Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Um, how's it going? Let me know if you hear me. Just put a one in the chat, please, to let me know that you hear me. Oh, okay, awesome. Okay, cool. All right, so I don't want to wait too long, I guess. I don't know if you guys saw the live stream, or not the live stream, excuse me, the video that Justin Pulliam put out. So I wanted to go live on this because I'm going to try to see what's going on, and I'm hoping that you guys also know as well what's going on with Carolina Fort Worth. I saw the video. If you haven't saw the video, go to check out Justin Pulliam's video and see. I think she might have live streamed last night, perhaps, and she was recording a police traffic stop, and she was taken down pretty harshly. And then they turned off the video, but before they turned off the video, you could actually hear her struggle to breathe. And so, she's a tiny lady. She's, she's a little bit older, and I'm genuinely concerned about her. So I'm going to look at the chat and see if you guys happen to know. She was bleeding. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Hopefully you guys do. And I have my phone here, and I'm going to do a little bit of research myself to see if we can figure something out. And if I have to drive up to Dallas, I'll do that. Let me see. Okay, so they're towing cars. Yeah, that's a big scam in and of itself. If for those of you who like to go and do like public records and stuff, a really good thing to do, especially in your own city, is to get open records and receive the contract between the towing company and the municipal or the city that you live in. But yeah, those are usually a scam, and there's usually financial incentives to tow vehicles. And who knows? Perhaps maybe she was tapping in onto something that they might not have wanted us to see. So, okay, he's going to the place right now. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Please share this if you want more people to see. Hey, what's up, Quad Cameras? Oh, you guys see Quad State Cameras on there too. I think he's a mod. Or if you're not, then you're going to be. Let me see here. Okay, yeah, I believe, yeah, you are mod, it looks like. Okay, so I don't live stream very often because I get goofy sometimes, and I just don't have patience for it all the time. But anyways, yeah, I wanted to make this live stream so that we can all talk about what's going on and try to figure this thing out. So Oklahoma Community Watch, yes, Carolina Fort Worth. If you haven't seen the video, check it out on Justin Pulliam's channel, or her own channel, I believe she has. But anyways, she was recording some people apparently towing some vehicles, and they got in her face and they knocked her ass out and they pinned her ass down, and apparently she was bleeding and she looked like she was struggling to breathe. So I think we need to apply as much pressure as we can. Oh, okay. So there's somebody on there. If there's a mod, if you could put the Manuel Mata. I'm not sure about that channel, but if there's a moderator on here, if you want to find that channel and link it, that would be great. We need to get as many people and as many eyes as we possibly can to Dallas Fort Worth. See, I didn't see that part. I'm going to pull it up right now. Because I was actually driving at the time, and so I didn't really see it. So I just kind of had it playing, and I heard her struggle to breathe, but I didn't see the blood, and there was hair clumps as well. Oh my God. I'm so concerned, guys, because this shit is real. Like, just the takedown alone. I mean, obviously there's signs of physical force being used, like serious physical force, but also, the mental effects. And then, if she has any heart issues, things like that, it could trigger that. So I hope she's okay. Cops knocked her out. Wow. Okay. So yeah, like I said, if there's any mod, and I'm going to look at the chat here and see if there's anyone I can make. Actually, Oklahoma, let me go ahead and make you a mod. Let me see here if I can figure this shit out. Yeah, friends and code, if you want to make any phone calls to Dallas-Fort Worth area police departments to apply some pressure, if you want to share the video, this one, or share Justin Pulliam's, or share Manuel's, something so we can get the word out, because this is unfucking acceptable. You know, this really has my blood boiling right now. Okay, John Eagle, yeah, you saw it on Justin Pulliam's channel. Yeah, yeah, I saw it as well, but I didn't see the whole thing. Like I said, I was just kind of watching and listening a little bit because I was driving. She named her attacker Kruger. Okay, so I wonder if maybe she saw a name tag and was just saying it. Let me see here. No, auditor. Are you talking about me? I was rude in your chat. I'm not sure if you're talking to me, but I don't really get on live stream, so I don't know if you're talking about me or what the deal is. But that's okay. You don't got to share it. Share Justin Pulliam's then. I don't care. Yeah, to literally be in the city where Turner v. Driver happened is just insane to me. Let me see here. Oh, you were watching her live? Okay. Matt Kruger, thank you. Okay, let's look up Matt Kruger. And you guys, a lot of you are probably better at like researching and stuff like that. You guys don't think this is just me, just because, you know, I'm fortunate enough to have a platform where we can bring everybody together, but you guys do your due diligence. I'm not the brightest bulb on the Christmas tree. I'm not the brightest crayon in the box usually. So let's collectively try to get as much information as we can. Did they kill her, Jeff Poor? I don't know. We don't know, but it doesn't look good. There was blood. There was hair clumps. There, you could hear her struggle to breathe. Okay, Lion, thank you. There's a Methodist hospital in the area. I'm trying to look it up. Well, I'm looking up Matthew Kruger first. Let me write this shit down so I don't forget it. All right, so I'm just trying to take some physical notes here so I can remember. If anyone could call, and now her name is Carolina Rodriguez. So if there's anybody that could possibly call the hospital and figure out which one it is. And let me see here. I mean, Matthew Kruger, I'm sure, is somewhat of a popular name. Scottish One, thank you so much. She was recording the police tow company towing a vehicle. Her channel name is Carolina Fort Worth. And I believe that her, like when you pull her name up, she should pop right up. But her name is Carolina Rodriguez. And it's a like kind of an animation of her picture, which I believe I have as like a screenshot or as a thumbnail for this video. Yeah, so hey, you guys, please, if you guys have a little bit of time and you have access to a phone, you can give it a call. I would appreciate that. I'm trying to research this police officer. We believe his name is Matthew Kruger. Now, if this becomes an issue where the news is on it and stuff like that, a lot of times they don't like to release the officer's name, and that's why what we do here is so important. Yeah, I hope she's okay, but regardless of you know, I know she's not in good shape right now. She can't be in good shape. Like what they did to her is really fucked up. Oh my God. I'm gonna pull up his stream. Thank you. Like I said, any moderators, if you can link the Manuel's Mata's live stream, please do so. I'm gonna try to find it. So I turned off the chat. Oh, so it was going live for, see, I haven't watched her live. All I did was watch Justin Pulliam's live. And it was brought to my attention pretty early this morning. So I didn't see the other lives, and I'm just gathering information right now as well. Yeah, her name. Oh, Quad State. Yes, her name. It's the channel's name is Carolina Fort Worth, and her name is Caroline Rodriguez. If you pull up Carolina or CFW, it might even just like pop up right away in your searches because she's got a pretty popular channel. I believe she's. I mean, I know she's been doing it for many years, and she's probably got like 100,000 subs. Hey, Chi-Town citizen, haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing all right. I don't know if you just joined us. Did you see what happened with Carolina Fort Worth? All right, Quad State. Cool. Yeah, make sure you watch it. Let me see here. Chi-Town citizen. Good. You're a moderator. Will you do me a big, huge favor? Will you go and just try to find like Carolina Fort Worth live stream and post it on here? Or else you could do Justin Pulliam's video where he did a video. And then also Manuel Mata is live right now and showed a pile where Carolina Fort Worth, where her blood was, and like clumps of hair where they took her ass down. Yes. Yeah, the irony in that is, you're supposed to call the police for protection and if you want to be safe, but it's like complete opposite. It is the complete opposite. Let me see. So yeah, and like I said a little bit earlier here, please, we are the people. This is we the people, and if you know a little bit and you're able to do some research and you feel so inclined to do so and help out, it would be great if you could call around, figure out what hospital she's at, call the department and let them know that this shit is unacceptable. And this is Dallas Fort Worth. And even if you get the wrong like station in general, I mean, contact the police chief, contact the mayor, contact the city council people. I actually did that for a case recently, and it was very productive. It actually helped a lot with the complaint that I made. Hey, Val, what's going on? You've already called the hospitals. Okay. Any information? Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah, if you can get that link. Here, I'm going to make you a moderator, if you don't mind. All right. I thank you so much for your help. Yeah, people who are helping and if you're calling and stuff like that, and I'll make you a moderator. No problem. Direct D just put up a video about her. Okay, good. So yeah, if you feel so inclined, go to Direct D. And we're going to get to the bottom of this shit because this is fucking unacceptable. They can't do that to people that they're supposed to be protecting and serving. This is insane. I hope she's okay. I hope and pray. If you're into prayer, if you're somebody who prays, please do so because I know she needs them right now, and we need to figure out what's going on here. All right, friends in code, thank you, you guys. There's a link to Carolina Fort Worth's video. You should check that out. Okay, excellent. Here, I'm gonna make you a moderator as well. Oh wait, I think you already are a moderator. Oh my God. Oh nope. There we go. All right. Thank you so much, you guys. The new mayor in Philly wants to bring back stop and frisk. Well, they already stop and frisk anyways. Who gives a fuck? Honestly, like, who cares about these laws because they don't follow the laws. They don't apply to them. These cops out here are sovereign citizens, and they don't think that the shit applies to them, and they don't because they get away with the shit. But that's another story for another day, and this is not news to you guys. What the fuck is that? Oh. Yeah, and I do remember them telling her, quit resisting. She was not resisting. Like it, they love to say that when they know that they're about to do some fuck shit. So, but she was knocked out. Can't see it, but I heard it as she was snoring. Was she snoring? Because it sounded like heavy breathing, or I don't know, but it did not sound good. It did not fucking sound good. So yeah, this shit is unacceptable. Let me see. Right, it did sound like a gurgle, but I believe not that this matters, of course, but I believe she's a smoker, so it might have affected her breathing, perhaps. But regardless, she would be breathing just fine right now if it wasn't for her getting knocked out by some tyrant thugs. Oh my god. All right, friends in code, thank you. Is that his video or is he live right now, Justin Pulliam? I know, obviously, I saw his video earlier. So Officer Matthew Kruger is his name. They aren't answering the phone again, so complaints will have to take alternate route. That's okay. You know what? Apply that pressure. And keep in mind, after a couple hours, that's going to die down, and we need to stay on it because this shit is unacceptable. We can't accept this. This is unbelievable. Right. Well, no, I know, Kevin. Regardless of her smoking, but I'm just saying that could factor in the way her breathing sounds. But no, it's obvious that she was knocked out at the very least. Oh yeah, we're getting them body cameras. Believe that. Yeah, we're definitely getting those body cameras. No fucking doubt about that shit. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you. She could be. She's likely in the hospital, but she could very well be in jail, and it might be too early for them to like pick up her name. I'm not exactly sure, but let me see here. Can anyone find any information on this cop? Because I think his name is kind of common, but I don't have any. I can't find anything so far. On Manuel's channel, some people told that now. Let me see. She could be in city jail right before the stream ended. Oh, also, if you get a chance, somebody take her live stream, since I can't really do that right now. If one of y'all can take her live stream and download it so that they don't delete it, or if they do delete it, we'll have a copy of it. That would be a really good idea. Okay, thank you, Keebler. Yeah, I was trying to look here and okay. Hey, Joe Cool, what's up? I'm sure you heard, Joe. Carolina Fort Worth, her ass was taken down and she's not doing well. They knocked her ass out and okay, so it is confirmed. Thank you. Here, I'm gonna make you a moderator. I appreciate that. So it is confirmed she was knocked out. Is she safe now? Is she alive? Do you guys happen to know that? So I can find it. Is Carly? Yes. Carly Rodriguez. Let me see. That Carly Rodriguez. I believe that might be her because I've seen that name before. Hey, Leslie. So awesome. Not sure if you know what's going on, but did you see Carolina Fort Worth's live? Carly Rodriguez. Thank you. I know her, Carolina Rodriguez, but I don't know if you guys know if her real name is actually Carly. Chris Skip, yes, absolutely, because I'm going to do everything that I can to help bring attention to this and help her do what she needs to do. All right. Jody Smith. Yes, yes. It's kind of hard because it's very easy to get really numb to a lot of these stories because we see them all the time. Hey, Desert Goat, what's up? We see these stories all the time, and so there comes a point when you just kind of get numb to it. But then there's certain stories that pop up every once in a while, and I hate to call it a story, but it's a story essentially when you're watching it, and that really affect you and can get under your skin. And this happens to be one of them. Oh, Lenny. Okay, so Lenny, did you see her live stream? Yeah, the officer's name rings a bell, but it's kind of a common name, Matt Kruger. So it's really hard for me to find any type of information. Res Watch Audits. Hello, hello. Welcome. Yes, Judy. Jody. Oh my God. Yeah, I heard that today, and it was just unfucking real. But I guess it's confirmed that she was knocked out. Ooh, wait a minute. I got a message. We think we might have an idea who this cop is, possibly. I don't want to put it out there until it's confirmed, but let me see here. Ah, okay, okay. We might be onto something here. This is a maybe. This hasn't been confirmed yet. Let me see. I don't know how to put shit up on my screen. Matthew Kruger, police, Fort Worth, makes $93K a year. I'm gonna put this up. I don't know if y'all can read this. Anyways, the stuff right here that you probably can't see. It says it just basically says his name, Matthew Kruger, Krueger, and it says that he's a police officer in Fort Worth and he makes over $93K a year. Oh, okay, good, Manuel. Okay, perfect. If one of you could put a link to Manuel's channel, that would be great. So then people can get a little better information. I saw the two female cops, but I feel like there was a man involved too, because I heard a man's voice when it came to the takedown. Like at the beginning, she was talking to two lady officers, and then during the takedown part, I don't know if he came upon her and surprised her and was like, stop resisting, the go-to, like she could fucking possibly resist, like the fuck. But yeah, yeah. She says his name, right, and thank goodness, Fresco, that she did. Okay, Joe Cool's got a link. Go ahead, he's got the link to the channel. Perfect, you guys, check that out. And if you want some more specific information, let me see here. Thank you, Bostonian. Now, I appreciate that. And yeah, this is so sad because, I mean, she's Caroline Ford. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like even though we haven't met yet, I feel like I've known her for years. And the number you tried to get me. Okay. Okay, so we have an idea. Perfect. Thank you so much. Yeah, she didn't have time to comply. Kevin, you're absolutely 100% right. She did not have time to comply. So it's like they throw in the stop resisting thing, like she even had a chance to, you know. Yes, you know what? I saw the Justin Pulliam channel, and that's the version, and that's what brought me to here to live stream. So yes, I saw the Justin Pulliam video, and if one of your mods want to link that, that would be awesome as well. Yeah. Oh, Justin is shook over this. I bet he is, because I know I've seen them together a few times. Not seen them personally, but like I've watched them together a few times, and I bet he is. I mean, you could tell by his video. The snoring is common with traumatic brain injuries. Man, they probably took her down, and because she's so tiny, I mean, it was probably nothing to take her down, especially for a fucking grown ass man and two bitches to just, hit her head on the ground or something. Like, hey, AJOT, hello. Yeah, she wasn't resisting. Yeah, she was convulsing. Wow. So yeah, this shit is unfucking real. Thank you, Joe Cool. Thank you. I appreciate you and I appreciate your help with moderating and sending links and stuff like that because we need to get as much accurate information out there as possible. I can't show her live, and look, I would love to do it, but I'm really kind of like stupid when it comes to live streaming and stuff like that and doing my audio video and like doing the screen and screen. I just haven't really figured that out yet. I'm not a YouTuber. I am not a computer person. Yes, Jody, and as there should be a correlation, and I would love to help any way that I possibly can with that. Yeah, she's 5'2" of what, 120 pounds? Like, wow. Yeah, some say they killed her. That's why we need to demand that we get confirmation that she's okay. This cannot die out. This with the next situation because every day cops are fucking people up. It's not true breathing often indicates that someone is suffering from a severe medical emergency like cardiac arrest. Oh my god. Can we confirm that she is in jail in that? Weird, but that would be positive news. I don't know. I would love to confirm that, but I have not heard any information that she's in a hospital or that she's in jail. So I think they're, as of right now, they're being pretty hush hush, and that's why we need to apply some pressure because they need to get tired of us. They need to give us answers. We demand answers. You know, we entrust them for protection and stuff like that, and this shit is unacceptable. There are unconfirmed comments that they killed her. Yeah, that is the rumor, but it has not been confirmed. And that's the thing. If they did kill her, they have to contact like her family and stuff first. So they probably wouldn't release that right away. So I bet nobody answers the phone because it's Sunday. Maybe, but you know what? They have social media. And you know who else answers the phone and answer emails? Congress people that are in her district, like the city council people. Right. Desert Goat. I was thinking the same thing. I know it'll take 5 hours to get there from here. And that was one of my first thoughts, actually, was to head up there. And I just might very well do that. We might do that. Melissa, thank you for contacting CJ. I was thinking about that too. So yeah, hopefully he's contacting and hopefully he's taking this on. Thank you, Miss Leslie. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for riding with me as long as you have through the ups and downs and everything else. I appreciate you and I appreciate your support. They would try to hide any facts until they make up a cover story. Absolutely, Donald. We know how they do. We know how they do, especially Dallas-Fort Worth. They're horrible. And Dallas-Fort Worth is the city that Turner v. Driver became law. So I wonder if Driver is still there. Yeah, that's CJ Grisham. Watching a PH train wreck. That's CJ Grisham. And I know some people, it looks like, have reached out to him to try to figure out what's going on. Everybody in the vicinity needs to visit the police department now. Yes, Patrick, absolutely. And I might very well wait for my daughter to get back. And Desert Goat, I'll let you know. I'll let you guys know if I decide to do a road trip out there. Yes, like I said, there's nothing has been confirmed yet. This is all allegation. Nothing is confirmed yet. But the fact that we don't know and they're being tight-lipped and what we saw on the live stream, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. Oh, matter of fact, Leslie, I need to get you on here as a moderator. Yeah, if y'all want to be a moderator, man, just look up some information, help share, stuff like that. I'll make you a moderator in here. Oh, Melissa. Okay, good. Yeah, contact Philip and maybe he'll take that road trip too. I know he's been wanting to go back out to Dallas-Fort Worth too, and this would be a perfect time. Yes, MD. Yeah, for those of you who are just kind of joining in and getting caught up here, what happened is Carolina Fort Worth was live streaming a traffic stop, or it wasn't a traffic stop, actually. They were towing vehicles. And while she was recording, a couple of lady police officers came up to her and told her to stop, basically. And then out of nowhere, it seems like she got taken down by an officer who's presumed to be this guy here, this Matt Kruger, and was told, stop resisting, stop resisting. It was it was a pretty bad situation. And then we've come back later to see that there's blood on the ground. There's clumps of hair. You could hear her breathing in the background, barely. Like, it sounded like she was knocked out. Like, something think that she was snoring. All right, Blue Lives Matter. Awesome. Awesome. I have a full tank, and it'll take a lot less than that to get there. So yeah, we're more than likely gonna head out there. Yes, there was clumps of hair in the pile of blood. That, and if you go to, I don't know if one of y'all want to put up put Manuel's link again. He's live as well, and he's there on the scene, and he's recording. You got his full name now, Matthew Kruger. Oh, the female cop said she's bleeding before. See, I watched the video kind of because I was driving and I was listening to it, and I wasn't really watching, but it was just kind of playing. Okay, Scottish one. Thank you. But yeah, the snore sounded pretty bad. Oh, he's not live. Okay. Yes, Damien. I watched the Justin Pulliam video as well. So he's got a video just letting us know what's going on. I'm hoping to do this live stream here so that we can sort of collectively do some research and see what we can figure out about the situation together, and then report on what we find. Wow. Glad you like this. Yes, absolutely, Kevin Lucas, you're absolutely right. So that's why I highly encourage you to share this video, share Justin's video, share Manuel's video, and get this out there, because we need to get to the bottom of this, and as soon as possible. And so his name is, Matthew David Bowie Kruger. Really? Fuck. Okay. Interesting. Can't wait to see how Michael Kaiser, Fraud Wrangler, spins this and says how. I don't care. I don't care about troll channels. I mean, maybe it'll bring some attention to it, and that's all I can hope for. Who cares? I really don't give a shit what people who don't like us to begin with, or don't like this idea, has to say. It's pretty fucking stupid. Ah, okay. See, look at that. Okay. QLDCW. I'm not sure what that QLD stands for, but I appreciate your help and your due diligence. Okay, thank you, Jeff. Direct D, if y'all want to link his video, go ahead and do that. We need to work together collectively and get as much information as we possibly can. Yes, please share the link. Yeah, that's because I made you a moderator, man. I just made you a mod, so share the link. Thank you, Miss Leslie. I appreciate you. Everyone is pissed. I bet everybody's pissed. I'm pissed. Oh, God. Right, Scottish one. I hope you're wrong too. I hope that you're wrong as well. Yeah, this is bullshit, man. For everybody that's helping, man, thank you so much. If it wasn't for you guys, we couldn't do what we do here. And I'm fortunate enough to have a good platform to where we can share this information. Sue, hey, what's up, Chi-Town Sue? So Carolina Fort Worth was live streaming last night or early this morning. She was doing some police officers who were towing vehicles, and right away they told her not to record. And then next thing you know, they're tackling her to the ground, and you can hear her. I guess she started snoring, and before you could hear her snoring in her live stream, they said, "Oh, there's blood." And Manuel went and recorded and saw there was like piles of blood and like clumps of hair, and it just does not look good. Do we know what station arrested her? No. So if anyone knows Manuel, if they want to go to, I guess he's not live streaming anymore, but if you can go to his channel and try to figure out, maybe he mentions it, or maybe Carolina at the beginning mentions it. Let me go to her live stream here. Yeah. So Sue, if you want to share this, please share this, or Justin Pulliam put out a video, Direct D put out a video, Manuel Mata did a video. Just share this and get this going, and we need to call and we need to get some information out there, because this is some bullshit and this is unacceptable. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, that guy. I'm gonna make you a moderator. So if y'all want to be a moderator so you can help share information, I'd be more than happy to do that for you. Let's do that. Because so maybe at Carolina's channel, at the beginning, hopefully she mentions where she was streaming. Yeah, I appreciate you guys' help, because you guys can get this information a lot faster. Hey, Joe Cool, is her name Carly? Because I've seen she's done like Facebook posts and stuff under the name Carly Rodriguez, and there's a Carly Rodriguez that's in jail right now. So I wanted to know if you knew anything about that name. Yeah, Carolina Fort Worth had no chance to comply with any orders. They took her down, and this shit is unacceptable. Okay, so this live stream. This happened 6 hours ago. So it was early this morning. Also, I have his ex name. Look at you. Oh, QLDCW. Doing your thing, man. Thank you. Fort Worth. Okay, so we got Fort Worth PD's West District. West 7th District. Okay. Wow. Oh, okay, MD, it's not Carly. Okay, because I've seen the name before, and I think that on Facebook that I thought you might have used the name Carly, but okay, thank you. So, okay. See, this is why I don't do this shit on my own. Oh, there's another person in her area, same name, but no relation to her. Okay. Here's Crude Links page videos. Okay. Thank you so much, Friends in Code. Carolyn Rodriguez. Thank you, Leslie. Good morning, Tag. Let me see. District 7. Okay. Does anyone get those broads names in the live stream? Because that's one thing Carol's good at is making sure to name the person when you see their name. So I'm watching it on my cell phone right now again to try to see if I can get some more information. And also look in the comments too, you guys. Look in the comments of these in the live streams. And okay, thank you, Latin. And okay, I'm making you a moderator. Thank you so much for the information. Where you at? There we go. So it's verified that CJ's in the know.
And we're back. Sorry about that. I don't know what I did. I really don't. It's so much. I got Brandy program today. But now everybody, all these cops are coming up here. They must think they saw me. I know. They probably think I wasn't turning on.
Fuck, man.
That's why they came over here. That's the tow truck.
Okay, so I hear that Chuck Bronson is in the area. I don't know if any of you guys can confirm that, and if anyone can reach out to him. Okay, thank you so much.
What are we gonna do?
Excellent, Melissa. Oh, wait, where are you at? I need to make you moderator, girl. Thank you so much.
That's hilarious. It is. Predator ones. Predator tow truck driver.
All right.
Black officer. That's amazing. Yay. I was talking to my guy.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I see CJ Grisham. That is verified that he is working on locating her. So perfect. I see it right here in the comment section. If once he finds out and he posts something, or I don't know if you're watching, CJ, but contact me. I'd be happy to get the word out of where she's at and spread the word so we all know, and we can. That's a start. It's a start, because we're not going to know how she is unless we know where she is, right? Contacted Bronson. Excellent. Thank you so much.
That's just really like they're trying to build the entertainment district up, right? This is a great way to do it. This is great. This is great for community relations. This is a great idea for community relations.
Fuck, man. I'm reading the comments on the live stream, and it's this is so sad, and this is so unacceptable, guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
These guys are staring at me like I'm crazy.
Yeah, Shirley, it's definitely getting dangerous, and it's hard. It's one of the things that keeps me from doing it so much too, just because there's a lot of anxiety and there's like real life consequences, and it's not easy. It's not easy at all.
You can see everybody.
So when you see people who you think are like cussing at the cops and you think they're being, ridiculous and stuff like that, there's usually a reason behind it. Okay, Leslie, thank you for posting Chuck Bronson.
Really good.
Yeah. Anybody who can, it takes a lot to throw down a 120-pound woman and who's not resisting or doing anything. What a piece of shit, man.
That shows the spirit. That's the spirit. Fuck somebody say
And I hope that all you guys that are watching will consider, when you see traffic stops and stuff, to record, even if it's from across the street, even if it's from your car. I mean, this is sort of the foundation of cop watching, and it's because we need to know that they need to know that they're being watched.
Are you allowed to tow up a private parking lot? Are you allowed to tow up a private parking lot? Oh, you're gonna ignore me? Okay. You dick. You were a dick to me one other night too. It's Mr. Dickhead. He's the only tow truck driver that's ever been rid of me besides that other one.
Okay, Joe, thank you. It's probably going to be really hard because hopefully we're calling and...
The signs do not. This is a private parking lot.
I'm going to tell you something. One time, me and Chi-Town Sue, there was somebody reached out to us about this department. They sent us this video of this cop in Illinois, in this city called Darien. And he was flashing a light at this guy and was bugging him, basically. And so he sent the video to us, and the guy wouldn't identify himself and wouldn't say who he was. So me and Sue, we blasted the shit, and we posted it, and we went out there and we demanded that they give us his information, and we called and so forth. And it's an amazing video. Check out Chi-Town Sue for that. It's incredible. But anyways, because of the pressure, they finally had to say the person's name, and that's what they did. And you have to own your decisions that you make. And when these cops make these bad decisions, they need to own up to it. And
okay, so here's a sign. Does anyone know how to do these? This is what the sign says.
Facebook is blowing up. I'm sticking to my stuff. Okay.
I got it express, so let me focus in. Here's what the signs say.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Thank you for the post here, QLDCW.
Validated parking. Please register upon parking. This can then validate.
Oh, SJVT. I didn't even see that you're on there. Hey, what's up, man?
Scan the QR code or text pay. Failure to pay or extend time may result in boots.
So yeah, if I'm a little bit like off right now, it's because I'm watching the live stream and I'm reading the comments, trying to figure something out, see if there's more information that we can get.
How do you know if they paid or not?
Yeah, and Caroline, she's there. She's asking questions of our government, which is what we should all do.
Help! Break! Fire! 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 That's great community relations too.
I appreciate all of you guys. And a lot of us feel like there's nothing that we can do, but there is. Like, we all put our resources together and do what we got to do to get to the bottom of this, because this is unacceptable. Hey, Porter Farmer, what's up, man? Oh, hey, let me make you a mod too.
Why? Wait, tell me why first. No. Okay.
Stop resisting.
Wow. What a piece of shit.
Stop resisting.
Oh my God, yeah, she is definitely snoring. This is my second time watching this video. The first time, like I said, I was in my car, so it was just kind of half-assed. Yeah, they knocked her out. Oh my God. Yeah, okay, thank you. I was just gonna ask Melissa if you could link to her live. So check out that live, you guys. Check out her live, and it's this. If anything outrages you, this is it. She is knocked out. Like he knocked her out. And it's rumored that she did not wake up from this. So that's what our job is today. It's Sunday, and we don't have to work today. So we are going to try our best to get to the bottom of this and what's going on here. So from my perspective, all leads point to the PD still having her. And if the PD still has her, that's also unacceptable because she obviously needs to be seen by medical. Yeah, let me share her live onto as a post.
So do you have any purpose here? You can move along now and stop harassing people that are not breaking any laws. So not returning your card, is that against the law?
Long Island audit automatically pops up. Let me see. No hospital and no jail have her. Well, now maybe one of you guys can help me out with this. I think that though, if you're in police custody and you're at the hospital, I don't think they can say that you are like a patient. So that could be a good sign that they're getting her the medical attention, but they're just not able to say that she's there. Is she at the Fort Worth Trauma Center? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is that if they would admit her, but probably not be able to like release her name. So to call a supervisor. Huh. Of course, you got to call a supervisor. Oh, okay, Melissa, thank you. I guess they can't tell unless you're her attorney. So, hey, if CJ's watching, if any of you talk to CJ, maybe, and I know he's trying, and obviously he knows how to do his fucking job, but maybe that, hopefully he'll let us know what's going on soon. Oh, okay. Okay. They will not tell for 24 hours. Yeah, if she passed, they would probably have to contact her family first, is what I'm thinking. Yeah. Oh, wow. So I apologize for the smoking comment because, yeah, she was definitely snoring. Like, there's no doubt about that. So, wow. Yeah, that's what more than one person said that's an indicator of cardiac arrest. So she is in Fort Worth Trauma Center. Okay, so she is in Fort Worth Trauma Center, so that is confirmed. And we got that Matt Kruger fucking asshole. All right, so we're getting somewhere here. Can someone find out what hospital is it possible? Yeah, it was just posted at Fort Worth Trauma Center. Anyone be able to visit? Check on her. Well, I know that Manuel Mata is in the area, and from what I understand, Chuck Bronson is in the area, and there's a good chance that I'm going to be driving up there. It's like a 5-hour drive. It's called agonal breathing. Okay. I gotta smoke a fatty to calm down. Huh. Oh, did it do it? I'm sorry. It does the ads automatically, so I apologize. Oh, okay, Leslie, she's alive. Are you able to confirm that? John Peter Smith Trauma Center. Thank you. Yeah, wow. That's just, I've never seen that before or heard that, like someone getting knocked out like that and just literally snoring. All right, QLD Cop Watch. I'm assuming CW stands for Cop Watch. Thank you. So you called them. What did they say? Were they able to release any information? Thank you, Lenny. Yes, only from what you just said about Trauma Center. Okay. She's not at the hospital. Okay, so people are saying that she's at the trauma center, and you're saying that she's not. So is there any way we can get something that's verified? Okay, Melissa, CJ texts me. She's confirmed to be, okay, she is confirmed to be there. They won't list her because they're in custody. Okay, perfect, Melissa. Thank you. Thank you. And you're absolutely right, 100%. They can only do it through the lawyer, and they didn't, so it's confirmed. Thank you. Yes, Chuck has commented on Caroline's video. He's pissed. Okay. Do you know if Chuck's going to go there? Because we need people there. Let's not forget there's a difference between trauma center and a hospital. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess I didn't know there's much of a difference, but it is confirmed that she is at the trauma center, the John Peter Trauma Center. I'll never call her a bitch again. Hey, Sean. Hey, Sean. You guys, Sean Randall Thomas is in the house. In case if you're just joining us, Sean, here's what happened. I don't know if you know who Carolina Fort Worth is, but someone will link her channel here. She was live streaming about maybe 5 hours ago or 6 hours ago, and she was recording cops towing vehicles off of private property. And right away, they asked her to leave. And right before she could even answer or do anything, this fucking asshole cop, Matt Kruger, knocked her ass out. And she was snoring in the video. So someone's going to link that video if you want to see it. And yeah, it doesn't look good. Somebody else went and live streamed, and they saw there was clumps of her hair. There was a pile of blood. But it has been confirmed that she's at a trauma center right now. Okay, thank you, Melissa. Melissa, if you look, there's links to her live stream right here, Friends in Code. Thank you. Thank you. But is she alive? Right, Jeff Poor has a good question. Is she alive? We're crossing our fingers. We're praying. If it's Sunday, if prayer is your thing, now would definitely be the time where we could use that. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Let me see. I think Chuck's on his way down there as we speak. Thank you, Lenny. That's good to know. The snoring is very indicative of a serious head injury. Yeah, like it was unbelievable. It's like something out of a movie, or like when you fake and pretend like you're sleeping. Please, as despicable as the cop is, try to be respectful. I could say the same thing about that fucking cop too. Maybe he should try to be respectful. But he doesn't earn it. He hasn't earned any respect. He hasn't earned any respect. I mean, I get it. There's people who are not involved, and like, people who answer the phones and stuff like that. But what the fuck? I'm not encouraging you to rage out, but at the same time, they need to know this shit is unacceptable. I'm watching from Edmonton, Canada. I'll definitely say prayer for. Thank you. Okay. I'm sorry, people. I can't hold it together anymore. I'm bawling like a baby. It's okay. It's understandable. I just, because this shit is real. The consequences of interacting with the police is very real, and this shit is just, it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Hey, Directy. Yes, Melissa in the chat here has talked to CJ. CJ confirmed that she is in a trauma center. She's at the John Poole Smith Trauma Center. So that has been confirmed, and it's also been confirmed that one of the officers, it's not 100% confirmed, but very, very high likelihood that Matt Kruger is the officer who took her down, and I'm not sure who the bitch cops are. Man. Yes, continue putting the links. Matter of fact, Directy, I'm gonna make you a moderator too, if you're okay with that. Otto. Hey, Otto, what's up, man? Okay, she's not in jail. The hospital has no. Okay, she's in a trauma center, Otto. She's at the the John Poole Smith Trauma Center, and CJ Grisham, attorney, has confirmed that. So they can't release her information, but that's where she's at right now. Yeah. Okay, Otto. Thank you. Yeah, and that's what I was suggesting, that for in custody patients, I don't think they're gonna announce at a hospital if they're in there. And if she did not make it, they're more than likely going to have to locate her family first, or her attorney. But I trust that CJ Grisham is on it, and he'll let us know as he knows, and he'll release what he can. Let me see. I don't want to make you a moderator, if you're okay with that. And Otto, aren't you in that area? Are you close by? her? Is there any chance that you could swing by and kind of do your thing, man? So, okay. All right, Frank Pants. All right. Thank you so much. And like I was saying, if you have a platform, or even if you don't, share this, Manuel Mata has a live stream. Direct D is doing this. Put it on his, share his video. And so we can collectively get as much information as we can and get as fast as we can. Hey, Charlie Dog. Hello, hello. You live in San Antonio, huh? Awesome. I do too, and it's hot as fuck here. Let me see here. Thank you so much for your help, guys. For those of you who are just joining, Carolina Fort Worth was arrested and taken down in a tough way. I mean, she's a sweet lady, like 120 pounds, and this fucking asshole tackled her down. And you can hear in her live stream her snoring afterwards. And Manuel Mata went there, recorded, and saw piles of blood and clumps of hair. So this piece of shit needs to be off the streets. And she was literally there recording, you know what I'm saying, talking her shit. And, you know, if a cop is so sensitive that they can't take a little bit of shit talk, then what the fuck are they doing out on these streets in a position where they can usually get away with killing? And we even trusted them to do what they're supposed to do. And I definitely do not accept this. And if this is where we're at in life, folks, if this is where we're at in this country, then we've got a huge, huge problem. And those of us who have dealt with the cops a lot, we understand that, yeah, this is a problem. This is a big problem. And chances are, if you're watching my channel, you also understand that this is a big problem as well. And I think this problem is a lot bigger than a lot of people really understand it to be. And it doesn't start here, guys. It does not stop here with the police. You go further up the chain here, and once you get to the judicial system and you start talking about the judges and stuff, that's even worse. That's even worse, because these judges enable these cops to do the shit that they do. And then they have these, like the federations and all that shit, and the people who look out for the police, and the shit's ridiculous. Law enforcement takes the bulk of our city funds. Then you got to decide for yourself, is it worth it? Might be, might not be. The hospital has no record. Let me see here. Okay, sorry, I'm a little behind on the chat here. I apologize. Let's see what's going on. The same cop who arrested. Oh, okay. I will. Hey, Charlie Dog, I'm going to make you a moderator if you want to post that phone number and post the links to like the Facebook and all that stuff. Yeah, absolutely. So let them know how we feel. And if you think that cop did the right thing, by all means, do what you do. But I have a feeling that's not going to be the case. Man, Direct D. Oh, my God. Yo, yeah, cameras, what cameras do, see, I have no faith that the system, you know, it's, yeah, you want to get transparency, you want to record the cops, and I don't think you should stop recording the cops to see what they do, but it can only do so much, right? You can't expect the judicial system to take care of this problem. It's up to us. It's up to we the people. And this is why, you know, the Bill of Rights was written. This is why they say we the people, because this is really, truly where the power lies. Like, that's why I want to encourage you to say how you feel and redress your grievances. And the only way that any change is going to happen or anything's going to be done about this is by something like this. There's a court of public opinion. And I'm going to tell you something. I was in a lawsuit, a lot of you may have seen a while back with Cook County, that was really fucked up. And I tried to do it the right way and go through the judicial system and sue them and stuff. And you're not going to get justice by suing and taking money from the taxpayers, because there's no accountability there. But that's another story. But anyways, I kind of felt like, okay, ain't shit happening, whatever, and they're just going to get away with this shit regardless of what happened in court. So after posting those depositions against advice, I'm just going to say it like that. That's where I feel like I was vindicated, and that's where I feel like there was justice served, because you guys, you saw what happened and you thought it was ridiculous, and they were shown to be the buffoons that they are. And so that's why real power lies with us. And I firmly believe that. And suing them, going through the judicial system and trusting that that's going to work. Maybe you'll win a settlement. You know what I'm saying? But what does that do? It's not going to fix the problem. And the cop is going to go out there and do the same shit to another person. Think that's okay because they don't have no real repercussions, and nothing's going to be done. And also they say the same thing too about making complaints. But I also believe in making complaints, because when you make a complaint, then what happens is they're probably even not going to, nothing's going to happen within the department, but it's going to be like a paper trail. So, if the case they try to get another job or other things, it's going to affect them where they can see that there's a history. So that's I guess my whole philosophy behind it. Let me see here. All right. My neighbor's here. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, here we go. Sorry, y'all. I'm way behind on comments. Hey, American Amy, what's good? Yeah, I shared shorts of it. It was ridiculous. Oh, yeah. Yeah, make shorts, you guys. If you ever thought about like putting some content out there, or whether you have a platform or not, make shorts, make videos, put it on Facebook, spread the word, because that's where our power lies, and that's what we can do about it. So, yeah, spread the word, you guys. Let them know the shit that we know now. We know where she's at. We know the cop involved. The Dunning-Kruger effect. Let me see if I do exactly. Second Amendment time. Level 1 trauma center. 2 miles away. In that sense. Yes. If you want to link the video. Yes. If you see these videos, these live streams, make sure if somebody could download them, that would be great, because you never know if they're going to just delete them. Now, also keep in mind, too, you're going to see that last live stream where she was taken down. The one before that is where she showed up. So it might be important to hold that as well. Friends in Code, thank you for sharing Justin's channel. So yeah, go to city council meetings. It'll draw attention to it, but do whatever you can do. Hey, John Gray. Hey, I'm going to make you a moderator, man. Oh, shit. Maybe. I'm going to try. I can't keep up with this. Okay. Yes. No, they definitely shut her live stream down fast. If you want to help bail. Oh, does she have a bail? Okay, I missed something. I missed something here. Melissa, did you know if she has a bond? CJ's going live at 1 p.m. Is that Central Time Zone? We call redress your grievances. Be nice, but not too nice. Don't be stupid. Don't call and make any kind of threats that you're not going to back up or anything like that. That's all I'm saying. Don't do that. Because then you just get in trouble and nothing happened. So, all right, Melissa. Thank you. Melissa, you have been a godsend. Thank you so much. Oh, here, Oklahoma Community Watch, you're back up. Thank you. Let me make you a moderator. All right. My daughter's home, I think. I don't know. So they charged her with something. I wonder what the fuck they charged her with, assuming that there is a charge. But here's the thing, though. If there's a charge, she's probably alive. Thank goodness. Like, yeah, Friends in Code, you guys, everybody who's been helping. Hey, Amy, I'm going to make you a moderator as well, because we need to share information. Thank you so much. Oh, okay, yes. If any of you guys have CJ's link, go ahead and put it. And all these people who are helping out and all these channels and stuff like that. Carolina's Level 1 Trauma Center. Oh, is that most severe and complex? Thank you, Otto. So yeah, she needs those prayers, man. Every notification I have is of what happened from different people. Crazy. Man. Oh, Directly, let me moderate you. Or are you a moderator? Oh, here we go. Right on. I can be retarded sometimes. Sorry. Okay. Yes. Oh, so it looks like she's still alive. CJ Grisham's live in 67 minutes. Okay. Joe Black, thank you. All right, so here's CJ Grisham's live stream. All these people that are on here helping, Leslie, to everybody, American Amy, go subscribe too, aside from just, because this is what it's all about. And this is why I'm so glad everybody's here, so we can share all this information and we can get the information out that we need to get out and do the shit that we got to do. John Eagle, me as well, but physical heal you never. Yes, facts. And Otto definitely knows. And I know for damn sure. I don't know if y'all saw one of my last arrest videos that I posted. I was crying. I was crying like a little fucking bitch. I was mad. It was either that or lash out. And I know the consequences of lashing out. I was pissed. And yes, like I said, there's real trauma involved. There's real physical injury involved. But the people who do this, you feel so passionately about it that it's worth the risk. It's worth the risk just about every time. So yeah. I'm subbed to all these cats already. You should be too. Excellent. Perfect. Republic, thank you so much. Something like resisting. Resisting. What the fuck? They didn't give her a chance to resist. Because if she saw that motherfucker, she would have recorded him. She was recording those bitches. And so what happened is he came out of nowhere. His ass came out from behind her or whatever and was like, "You're under arrest." What a fucking piece of shit. He's probably one of those guys that's like, "Oh, she's one of those auditors." And she's well known in her area too. So he might have already known her. Maybe already dealt with her. And he's one of those fucking guys. "You're under arrest. Stop resisting." What the fuck? Yeah, because what else are they going to get her for? Resisting. Fucking, what a piece of shit. Let's look up the resisting statute in Texas. What's resisting arrest in Texas? I should probably know this by heart. So let's look it up. And if a moderator wants to look it up and put a link to what the code is in Texas, that would be greatly appreciated. Resisting tyranny, right? Who could resist the charms of a fucking dickhead pig? She couldn't resist his charms. All right, resisting arrest in Texas. Right, Lady Pants, like he came from behind her because she wasn't recording him. She was recording those two chicks, and he came out of nowhere and knocked her down. She had no chance to even protect herself. She's 120 fucking pounds. So it takes a real hero to come up to a lady from behind who's not a criminal and not doing something illegal and just knock her ass out and make her bleed from her head likely and have clumps of hair. Like why was hair taken out? It makes no fucking sense. 3803. Person intentionally prevents, obstructs. You can't obstruct with just your fucking words. So yeah, so CJ obviously is on this and he's gonna take care of us. And for those of you who are just joining in, he's going live. So if you're not subscribed or you don't know who CJ Grisham is, he's an attorney. He's excuse me. At first he was the leader of Open Carry Texas, and because of some shit that went down in Texas here, just inside of San Antonio, he decided to become an attorney, and so he went to school. He's got his bar license, and now he's helping people in situations like this. Scrub, I'm kind of well known for flopping to the ground. Oh God! So yeah, check that out. Link it, Otto. Link your video. Look, Otto the Watchdog is awesome, and they fucked with him then because he lives in a small town, and I guess he's known for sort of belly flopping. I would love to do that actually. I don't get arrested often enough, but I got to try to remember, like, if I do, to just plop to the ground. If you see me, if I get arrested in a video, if I'm doing some activism or any reason whatsoever, I get arrested and I flop to the ground, that's because of Otto, and that's a tribute to him. Angry Vet is turning the stream onto this too. Awesome. Thank you so much. Angry Vet just went live. Amazing. If one of y'all want to link Angry Vet, that would be great. Yeah, Directy. Look, Directy, you need to come to Texas. You need to come to Texas and we could do a road trip. I'll join you and we could do a road trip and just go around because we're in the Houston area. I live in San Antonio and it's easy to get to like the Dallas area. We could go to Austin. There's Houston. Like it's Yeah, see, Desert Goat. Yeah. What's up, Brandon Mitchell? What's going on? Otto's one of the greats. Absolutely. Otto is a legend, man. Weed is illegal in Texas. I smoke weed. And I definitely do not have a weed plug at all, especially so close to Mexico. I would never, because it's illegal. So, damn. Yeah, we don't tolerate that shit around here. And all my bongs are just because I collect them for decoration. Look, I'm gonna put it out there because there's no evidence of it right now. No, but man, my friend has some weed so crucial. Literally took one hit, and that's all it took. And I had to put it down. And I don't really smoke like that, but I took one hit of this shit, and it was over with. Oh, seeds bearing plants instead of. Thank you, Lenny. Thank you. Matter of fact, that deserves you a moderator position. See, look, I definitely have the best supporters on the internet right now. There's no doubt about that, especially now. No fucking doubt about that. Desert, you're goofy. But in this genre, because it's a genre now, even though this is something that's real fucking serious. This is a genre. We have the best supporters, bar none, on the internet. I can't do it. Go to jail. I got you, Direct G. I get it. I understand. Philip from El Paso. Okay, right on. Carolina Fort Worth, is she okay? We do not know. Okay, but CJ Grisham, which will likely be her attorney, and he's the person who can get the information. He's going to be going live in about an hour from now to give us all the information that he knows, because he's the one who gets all the good information. But the important thing now is that we know where she is, and we somewhat know what's going on, and we're going to know in about an hour. So there's that. But what I do know, for those of you who are tuning in, is that she live streamed about 6 hours ago, and she was talking to a couple of broads and a couple of lady cops, and then some dude came out of nowhere, and that some dude is Matthew Kruger, and all his information is going to be up there, I'm sure. He basically tackled her and told her stop resisting. He said she was under arrest, and he knocked her out, and she was snoring. She was like snoring hardcore, which is not a good sign. And then someone came. Manuel came in, live streamed or videoed, and showed there's blood and clumps of hair. And then we just found out that she is in intensive care, or not intensive care, but she's in a trauma hospital right now through her attorney. So that's where we're at with this right now. She looks alive, but most likely in serious condition. Okay. Thank you, Melissa. And Melissa Stedman, thank you. Because I'm really bad at like looking up this information. It takes me a while. Plus, when I'm live streaming, I can't really multitask. So it's kind of difficult. So that's why we need this community, and that's why you guys are so important to our channel and supporting us in what we do. So we want to encourage you to share this video, share the others' videos, share all the videos on your platforms, make shorts about it, make videos, because we need attention to this, and this cannot go away. I do, however, own a chunk of land here in Arizona if y'all feel like taking a vacation. Yes, I'd be in Arizona, and I have family there, and I would love that personally. So if everybody wants to road trip, man, those of you who are around here usually know my number. Message me, or if you want to message me for any reason at all, you can email me. It's thatmagicyoucrave@gmail.com. And yeah, man, I love this community. I love this community more than anything. No worries, that's what we do. Absolutely. That's why you all fucking rock. You guys are amazing. Charlie Dog, thank you. I'm so glad we got this information. Friends in Code, you're amazing. Thank you. So yeah, man, I pray for her. She's in a trauma center, intensive care, from being taken down by a fucking rabid ass pig. And this shit is unacceptable. The lady cops didn't feel threatened by her. They didn't approach her. This fucking asshole, man, going off his ego or whatever else it is that he's going off of. This shit is just unacceptable. Hey, Mr. Geek Me Out, what's going on? Angry Vet, thank you. Thank you for sharing Angry Vet. Angry Vet went live, so y'all might want to check him out, see what's going on with that. Yes, CJ Grisham is going to be live in about an hour from now. Yeah, Snapface. I've watched her too, especially, the cop watching is kind of a short community anyway, which is growing, by the way. But with a lot of times the ladies within cop watching, we have like a special kind of thing, and it's something that I appreciate, because I remember doing this back 10 fucking years ago, and there was no other. Well, when I first started doing this, I was looking for females because I didn't see any, and then I saw Laura Shark and Ida Foxy Queen. I don't know if you old schoolers will remember that. Well, Laura Fox. She's still, or not Laura Fox. Oh my god, Laura Shark. She is still active, and she still cop watches. And yeah, I just remember we had sort of a special camaraderie, and I like to think that we still do it. And then Carolina Fort Worth came on board, and like it, and the community just started growing and growing, and which is exactly what we wanted it to do. And I'm assuming that's why a lot of you are here. Okay, so Camaro J, here's what happened. And I know I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot, but people are coming and going from the stream. Carolina Fort Worth live streamed about 6 hours ago. She was arrested. From a guy came from behind and knocked her out, and she was snoring in her live stream. And then later on, someone came and recorded. There was a pile of blood, and they saw clumps of hair. Nobody knew what happened, and then we got an attorney to call around and figure things out, which he did. And she's at a trauma hospital outside in Dallas-Fort Worth area. And so now we're praying for her. And that attorney, CJ Grisham, is going to be going live in about an hour to give us all an update. So that's where we're at with this. And that's why a lot of us are going live. I initially saw the video from Justin Pulliam. I'm obviously subscribed to him, but like whenever he posts a video, I got the notification. So I wanted to watch it right away because I really enjoy his videos. And yeah, that's when I found out. I kind of listened a little bit half-assedly, and I was like, fuck this. We need to do something about this. Laura just started watching Gavin Simon. Oh, she's been dealing with Foxy then. I love it. Foxy's coming back. She was in Hawaii and she's coming back, and I'm like really excited. And because of it, I think I kind of want to make another trip to LA. Yeah, it's like, God, it was so long ago. It's so weird. Yeah. Yep. I know Gavin went to Mexico. And then also, I don't know if you guys, I actually met, what the fuck is his name? Jesus Christ. I have a brain fart. But he's in Arizona, doing his thing. Last I heard, Adam Kokesh. I like Adam Kokesh. I don't know if y'all saw the Freedom. There's an audiobook called Freedom that you guys should listen to. It's pretty awesome. I love Adam Kokesh, and he's one of the first people I listened to. But yeah, man, when I first started, I watched Tom Zebra. Also, Sean Randall Thomas, who was in the chat here, he's another OG. He's been doing this for a long fucking time. I did a video about him, and he's just like, I don't know if y'all know who Joe Citizen Ho is, and some of the people who like cuss out the cops and stuff. Sean Randall Thomas is one of the originals, and he knows his shit, and he don't take no shit, and he's amazing with it. He is very, very likely one of the First Amendment auditors, because one day he's a photographer by trade, and like many years ago, he just decided the cops always fuck with him, and he decided he was going to just take a picture of a federal building in New York just to see what would happen. And they took the camera, so there's no footage. He still doesn't have the footage of the very first audit, but this was many years ago. This was like 15 years ago. Joe Cool's on here. He was on here. I don't know if he's still on here or not, but when you call the trauma centers, when you call places, they can't release the information when you're in custody. So they're probably getting blown up. For in custody people, they cannot release that information and say that they're there. So the best way to get the most accurate information is by waiting an hour and going to CJ Grisham, because he's more than likely going to be her attorney. OG first ever started watching. Yeah, John Felix is awesome. Yes. Jimmy Justice. That was probably 20. Damn. Okay. The name is familiar. Jimmy Justice. I'll have to look that up because now I'm curious, because there isn't many from, especially back in those days, that I didn't know about. Friends in Code, thank you so much. Eric Brandt's awesome too, man. Justice for Eric Brandt. And like I was saying earlier, man, them fucking judges, they get away with shit. They get away with shit, and they enable these fucking asshole cops to get away with the shit that they pull. Honor Your Oath is amazing. You guys, put in the comments, who's your favorite? Who did you watch that really got you into this? Whether as a spectator or even as an activist. I'm Pete Eyre. I have a picture with Pete Eyre. You guys, go to my Facebook page because I post a lot of like my pictures and like stuff that's not necessarily videos. And yeah, I love Pete Eyre or Eyre. I think it's pronounced Eyre. I have a picture with him, and I don't know if y'all remember the Drukes. He's just a guy who's like very liberty-minded and stuff, and he was really big with getting me started on this as well, with cop watching. He's awesome. James Freeman, I could say is a good friend of mine, and he's fucking amazing. And he's just like the character he is online. He's like that. That's his personality. Like he's a really cool guy to hang around with. He really is. Thank you. Welcome back. I love DirectD. I bet it is your favorite direct. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I love DirectD's. Watching your videos and shit is just awesome. Like I live vicariously through you and a lot of you guys. Absolutely. DPN. Who's DPN? Oh, wait, no, Denise Lynn. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody said RIP to her. Yeah, she was a friend of mine as well. And so that was really sad. James Freeman got me watching. It's saying how bad the cops are. Yes. And James Freeman is fucking hilarious. I absolutely love it. I love it. Johnny 5-0, he's hilarious too. Tom and Laura, great man. See, I'm not as active as I would like to be, or as I once was, just because I deal with a lot of anxiety now. But God, I look up to so many of these people. And SAXCC Prez is a really good friend of mine, and he has some great content as well. I wish he would get out there, but sometimes when you do this too long, it really does weigh on you. It's very stressful, and it can take its toll and really affect your life. And sometimes you just have to take a break, and that's just the way it is. But SAXCC Prez is my brother. DirectD is amazing. I love watching him with that fucking. I had an interaction with him too. I forgot his damn name, but yeah, they have this love-hate thing, I think. Dude hates DirectD, and DirectD loves to fuck with him. Who's DPN, guys? I like High Desert. Joe Cool's amazing. And Joe Cool started getting real popular around the time I left Chicago. So I really regret that, and I still have not met him yet. And we're both Chi-Town people. Honor Your Oath is like the Godfather for real. He's amazing. What I like to do sometimes is I like to binge for my favorite people. Like I'll start from the very first video and just binge. And when you do that with Jeff Gray, it's pretty amazing, because he his very, very first video, if I'm not mistaken, is something where he's just kind of pulling up, and there's like a traffic stop, and he's kind of like a block away, and he's just kind of recording from his car. And he's like, let me test something out. This area seems pretty bad. So he'd just do a little sign, like little speed trap ahead signs. And the cops, like in the beginning especially, really started fucking with him before they knew who he was, and back before things really got crazy. And just you see the progression, and it's amazing. I love this. Is such a passion of mine, and I absolutely love. Okay, am I missing something here? Because who's DPN? I love Nasty Nathaniel. He's a good friend of mine as well. I like DirectD in a prison sort of way. Nah, man, never, ever. I mean, I think it's really fucked up. You would think it's okay. You like somebody to be in prison who talks shit, and you think they deserve to be in a cage and say how they feel and exercise their First Amendment right. It's pretty fucked up, honestly. I'd hate to see, what you think of people who like defend themselves. Long Island, yeah, and Long Island audits. One thing I absolutely love about Long Island Audit is he's very, very thorough and very clean with everything, and he's been able to sort of build this foundation. It's kind of, I guess, I'd go on a limb here and say an empire, and he's able to get a lot of followers, a lot of people who really were kind of new to this, and a lot of people who maybe didn't like the antics of some people when they're very, outgoing and they're very loud. Whereas, you actually kind of look at it for what it is, and he goes in really politely. And okay, Topher, okay, good. I'm glad that you were okay. Okay, I'm sorry, but anyways, okay, stay focused. Yeah. So yeah, I lost my train of thought here. Any love here for I'm Against the Press? Jason and Ben. Well, Jason's quick. He's like a what does he call himself? A verbal ninja. Now, I'm going to tell you something. But as far as they go, I do this and am involved in this activism for the importance of dealing with government, right? And what they do now is more of just exercising their rights in public and interacting with people and sort of getting the message out to people, which is also sort of an important aspect of it. And I hate to, I'm not saying, I'm not a fan of people messing with the public or whatever, because that's not really the case. But it kind of is. I watch his channel and I'm a supporter, more for the entertainment value at this point, I guess. So that's where I'm at. And he more deals with like Karens and Darrens and that sort of thing, which I appreciate his channel and I fully respect it. And yeah. Yeah, the Potosi, SJ, VT, they're amazing. Philip is a really good friend of mine as well. And matter of fact, he's the one who encouraged me to do my very first audit. I was doing cop watching, but he got me interested in First Amendment auditing. And because he was so good with it as well. And I get it, and I fell in love with it. And I love Philip. I absolutely love him. He's great. In Norway. We're going to definitely pray for Carolyn. Absolutely. Friends and code if you don't have it. Cream City News. I don't know who some of these people are. Helmet cams for auditors. You know what, Steve? It's so funny you say that because in the beginning, we were doing that shit. We were doing that shit. Where there's like headgear for like bicyclers and stuff like that. Like we were doing that shit. We're out here looking crazy. What's up, Huckleberry? How's it going? Let me see here. Just lurking from the edges of society. What up, Maine? I'm gonna make you a moderator. Hope y'all are doing good. Come watching your Discord. Free from Washington State. Okay. Yes, wear a bicycle helmet. No, you're absolutely right. It's good. I just remember we're out here looking crazy. I made my own. I did some homemade like MacGyver shit because I didn't have like a GoPro, so I make some shits where like you can attach like a phone or like a little camera, and like I totally MacGyvered some shit. I was out here looking crazy. I don't care though. Yeah, absolutely. But another thing I did too is I had this camera, this little handheld that you just open up, and I put a little mirror on the thing. So when you flap it out, there's a mirror. So like when they would try to shine their lights on you, it would go back. I don't know if I've ever used it though, or was successful in using it. I'm not sure. Yes, Denise, RIP. For those of you who don't know Denise Lynn, she's got a great channel. She did a lot of talking. She actually used to be married to a really bad cop in the Chicago area, and they divorced. And they divorced, and it had a lot to do with him being a cop and the shit that he did. So she ended up becoming a cop watcher. As for Carolina, we don't really know, but she's in intensive care, it looks like, or she's in a trauma center because she was tackled to the ground and her head, I'm assuming was her head started bleeding and there was clumps of hair, and this shit is unacceptable. And they're okay. I'm gonna tell you. Oh, you like Corners News and Wear the Glass? I have that actually, John Eagle. I've used that before. In some of my videos that the quality don't look that great, it's because I use that. And yeah, the glasses are amazing. I do like I do a lot of like affiliate marketing. So like a lot of like in my descriptions and stuff like that, I have a lot of like links to webcams and spy cams and stuff. If y'all want to check those out. Yeah, News Now Houston. It's really sad. I'm going to tell you something about there's a criminal element to a lot of people. A lot of people have been to jail who have who are passionate about this type of work because we've had a front row seat to the bullshit. A lot of us, so we see the shit. We've experienced it because we more than likely were the ones that have dealt with cops, and we got to actually see firsthand a lot of the bullshit that they do. And so it made us develop this passion for exposing the shit. Yeah. You say so. They arrest her within seconds. And that motherfucker came out of nowhere from right behind her. Yeah, they didn't give her a chance to comply. Yeah, Denise Lynn, I miss her in the chats. I miss her in life. I miss her in general. She's so sweet. And hey, has anyone heard anything from Black Label? Remember Black Label? He had the potential to have a great channel. Like he was like Lackluster before Lackluster came out. Like Black Label had a great platform, a great idea, and he just sort of disappeared. And I think that had a lot to do with News Now Houston because they had some kind of a goofy beef, which is very unfortunate. Because Black Label, he helped me. Black Label is the one who recovered my SD card when Donald Malazzo deleted it. I sent that SD card to Black Label, and he recovered the footage for me. So I will forever thank him for that. And then he just disappeared. Like I messaged him and could not get in contact with him. And how many auditors got arrested? Lots of auditors get arrested all the time. Haven't heard nothing from Furry Potato. Mexican Padilla, I'm friends with him on Facebook, and yeah, he's a cool guy, man. Yeah, you can't expect more from tyrants. That's sort of what you expect. Yeah. And News Now Houston he had a good platform too, but a lot of it was fake, and he lied a lot, unfortunately, because he had the potential to. I mean, before he got into auditing, he was already a bad person. That was pretty obvious, but it is what it is, and he's where he should be. And hopefully he was able to bring some people into the accountability movement to do his thing. Yes, I saw Johnny 5-0's memorial video because I know they were pretty close to before she passed. All right, 39 minutes for CJ Grisham, and we'll wait here until then, and then we'll go to his live stream. I won't be able to put it on my screen, but I encourage you maybe to get off mine and go see his so we can see what's going on. I might stay on. I might stay live and then just watch from my phone. What up, Southside Slacker? No, he's not a good person. He's not a good person at all. I just hope that and the light at the end of the tunnel is he was able to get some people informed about this type of activism and recording the police. Hopefully he's able to encourage people to do their thing. Yeah, NC Tyrant Hunter. It's been a while since I've watched some of his stuff. I hate how YouTube is now too, because they only like suggest certain videos. Like they don't bring up like there's so many people that I follow, and like they'll have something that pops up, and then I'm like, hey, what the fuck happened? And yeah, Southside Slacker, guys. I don't know if y'all remember him, who has not been active in a while, who's a fucking amazing contributor, and he does his thing. He does open carry. He's a Texas dude, and Southside San Antonio. Hello. Where are you guys from, anyways? Y'all should put in the chats where you're from. There are very few good people involved in this community. Most are scammers, and it took me meeting most of them to yeah, that's true. There's a lot of shit like that. So that's why I would like to encourage anybody who's to do your thing. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't cost any money to take your phone and record the police. So yeah, there's a lot of bullshit. There's I think a lot of people who got into this, they did it out of the passion of doing it, and then realizing that you can make money doing it, and then and also you shouldn't scam, you shouldn't be deceptive, but at the same time, I also feel like if you're able to make money off of showing the shit that police are doing, maybe police should stop doing the shit and stop giving them the fuel that they need to fund their shenanigans. I don't know. But Slacker, I hope you do your thing at your own capacity, the way that you do it, because you do things great, and we miss seeing it for sure. It'd be kind of cool if you hooked up with what's his nuts out of Florida, Solo Yacker, Southside Slacker, the Slacker Yacker combination. That would be awesome. That'd be really cool, actually. Chi-Town, go Sox. Okay, okay. Chicago, welcome. So what's going on with Tiffany Henyard, y'all? I hope y'all go down there and talk to her, do some recording. I think it's died down a little bit, so now would probably be a good time to get in there and get a little, get a little nosy for transparency. 35 minutes to CJ Grisham. Fantastic. Tuffy Tiffy. She's hilarious, man. Tiffany's a a performer, man. She's got songs out there and shit. I don't know if you ever like troll her Instagram and stuff like that, but it's pretty funny. Like you go to the beginning, because I'm weird like that. I like to go to the beginning of people's channels and stuff and just sort of start and see the progression. That's sort of my thing. And okay, thank you for sharing her video. Any word on Carolina? She's in the hospital. She's in a trauma center right now. It looks like she's alive, thank God. But yes, her presumed attorney, CJ Grisham, will be live in about 30 minutes. Is there a point to this or just replies to comments? You must be late to the show, Jake. Yeah, there is a point to this. But I'm in the same city. Yeah, snap face. And even if there wasn't a point, so after intense pressure, the police department finally acknowledged that she is in. Oh, okay, Otto, awesome. They acknowledged that she's in custody and was transported. Perfect. Okay, excellent. Thank you so much, Otto. So, okay, yeah, they would see. And I'm telling you, the reason they told us is because of the pressure, because of you guys not accepting this. That's why they released the information. So as Otto said, after intense pressure. That's why the only way to get shit done, we would wait on them. They would never tell us. They would sit there and try to get their story straight first. But because of the pressure and because of you and because of me and because of Otto and because of Leslie, and you know what I'm saying, for us sharing this information, this is why they do the shit, and this is why I believe in the power of the people. So yeah, you guys are the shit, man. Yeah, she's in hospital in custody. I'm sure they got to charge her with something. So Ecky, Amanda's still about kind of words what your shit means more than you realize. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I haven't talked to Amanda in a minute, so I'm not sure. Yeah, South man, look. Southside Slacker, man. Well, look, speaking of pressure, let's put some pressure on him. Let's be like, look, man, we need some more of your shit because you don't take no shit and you do your thing and you're open carry and fuck these people. Sweet. Amanda was live last week. I missed her live. And see, that's another thing too. I was supposed to get notifications of Amanda's live, and to which I do not. She's another activist that I would love to meet. Yeah, in custody, and the real criminals roam free. Absolutely. The real criminals, they get qualified immunity. Covering concerns. Wait, a man? Oh, Caroline. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's what he did. Okay. This is making sense now, Otto. This is making a lot more sense. Yeah, fuck that dude. I'm glad we know who he is, and I'm glad she said his name, and she's smart for doing that, and so I certainly appreciate that, and I'm not going to let this shit slide. So, yes. I appreciate all of you. Oh my God, have you seen two? Oh, yeah. At Adam K. To a pre. Look, I'm going to tell you something, man. Starting with just an idea and just recording the police and having it spread out the way that it is. People are using their unique talents and their special skill sets and their qualities and their resources and everything to sort of make things their own, right? So I don't know if y'all seen To a Pre, and he's very silly, and he started out as a prank channel, but sort of developed into an audit channel. But it's not really an audit channel, but it is an audit channel because he uses the tools with, exercising his rights in order to do his art and make his craft. And he's fucking hilarious with it. And He's very quick. And so I highly recommend, if one of y'all want to put up to a pre link, check that out. And also Southside Slacker, put his link up too so we can give him a little bit of pressure. But, okay, thank you, QLDCW and Friends and Code. CJ Grisham's in 30 minutes. So, yeah, we're going to link over there. Yes, Tuapree's the butterfly guy. Yo, I have a closet full of costumes, and I would love to just be silly somehow and do something. But one thing I learned when it comes to this, especially, I got to kind of be myself, which that is, but you got to be yourself. Because, I'm not the one who is out there that cusses out the cops and stuff like that, because that's just not who I am necessarily personally. And I mean, I do and I will sometimes, but it's like, you got to be yourself. And so all I can do is like look up to the people that do and just live vicariously through them. Galveston, how is Harvey? Is Chili still in jail? I believe Chili's still in jail because I haven't heard anything. But yeah, that's a perfect example right there of judges who are fucking butthurt and they use their powers because they think that they're God. And even with the Young Thug trial with that judge, see that bullshit? Another example. Like when you go up and you start to dissect, and that's why a lot of these courthouses, they don't like cameras in them, because then they can see what happened. Long Island audit went to Berwyn, Illinois, and when the judge approved cameras in the courts, that's when they decided to drop the charges on him. So yeah, we definitely need more cameras in the courtroom, and we need more exposure for these corrupt ass judges, because they're really, really bad. Yes. If you all want to link CJ Grisham's, if you go up a little bit in the chat, just like a few people ahead of you there's CJ Grisham's. Let me see. Oh, I can write in this chat, can I? Okay. Actually, I can probably hit up some links too. Beck, yeah. Oh, so anyways, okay, stay focused, Amanda. Back with Tuapree, like he does it in his own special way, and he draws a different crowd of people. He's got different subscribers. He's got different people who watch his channel, and he's able to sort of shine a light on exercising your rights to these people, thus spreading the message. So of course, with spreading the message and getting more people to do it, you're going to get people who are just kind of out there. You're going to get scammers. You're going to get all kinds of shit. But it's up to you to get yourself as much education as possible to sort of know the difference and sort of do your own thing. And, sorry, get rid of that. And Zimmerman got 200 signatures and closed it. The Scrubzilla, okay, you got 200 signatures. What did that do? What do you mean closed it? They closed it, or did you close it and just give up? Or I'm not sure. Pin it maybe. Okay, yeah, good idea. Someone, let me try to figure this shit out. Okay, let me check this out. Oh, this is yes. She is in. Sorry, I'm replying to some text messages, guys. Okay. I'm alive, not love. Okay, sorry, I'm not caught up with the chat here, guys. No, I did not see Harvey Freebird. I hate this because I don't see shit anymore, because besides working, I'm also, what y'all call him? He makes $5 a month on social media. Last I heard from a trusted source. Galveston Island Transparency. Okay. See, I really don't. I try to keep up, but there's so much going on that it's really, really hard to. But anybody, like, if you're out here doing your thing, man, and you have some shit that needs to be shared, or feel free to message me or hit me up, and I will be more than happy to help share to get momentum for your situation and help any way that I can. It's just really hard for me to keep up. with everything that's going on. Chili, okay, so Chili's like a used car salesman, cult leader. What the way I look at Chili, this is how I look at Chili. The way that I look at Chili is he's like he's a social media guy. He's like a content creator, I guess, because he's got really good quality like shorts and reels and stuff like that, and he really brings attention to things and in an entertaining way, and so it brings more people into learn more about knowing your rights and stuff. So that's one thing that I appreciate about him. Sorry, y'all. I am responding to text. Oh, my daughter's home. All right. Lady Cup said she's bleeding. Yes, she wasn't even just huffing and puffing, yo. She was snoring. So okay, So let me go back a little bit for those of you who are just joining. My message can be sent. What the fuck? Okay. So Carolina Fort Worth was recording police officers towing cars about 6 or 7 hours ago, and while she was recording them, a couple lady cops came up to her and asked her to move back, and then out of nowhere, this one male cop, who apparently she has a history with, according to Otto, and she's been dealing with him for like 6 years, who knew who she was, basically tackled her, said, "You're under arrest," and then fucking tackled her ass to the ground. Then you don't see anything, but you hear her being taken down, and then all of a sudden you hear a bunch of snoring. Like it's not good. And so so this guy tackled her down, and then she went, and then somebody else went, Manuel Mata. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correct, but he went to the scene and he recorded a pile of blood and clumps of hair on the sidewalk. And that's where we were at. And so we were scrambling, trying to figure out what's going on. We got CJ Grisham on it. And because they won't release information to anyone except for an attorney. Oh, hold on a second. It's open. It was not open. It was. All right. Sorry about that. So, okay. So Manuel went and he recorded the sidewalk. There was blood on it and clumps of hair, and then nobody knew what was going on. So we all got together and applied some pressure to try to figure things out. CJ Grisham got on it, and they couldn't release any information because when you're in custody in the hospital, they don't release that. But being a lawyer, CJ Grisham was able to get that information and confirm that she is in the trauma center. And that's where we're at. So then CJ is doing his thing and getting information, and he's going to go live in about 30 minutes. So Friends in Code, Melissa, you guys are godsends. Thank you. I appreciate you for constantly putting up these links. So you guys, just so you know, we've got Manuel, his link to where he sees that right here. And then we also have links to CJ's channels, which you should go and subscribe to, hit the like, all that good stuff, and put a notification if you want to just get notified when he goes live. So in 22 minutes from now, there's the link right there. We're going to watch it together. Well, kind of together. I'll watch it on my cell phone and while remaining live. Spam her PayPal. If y'all want to go that route, do that. Friendly lawyer. Uh-oh. They're supposed to mattress. How much could she have been? Right. And that's the thing. They're like, stop resisting. And she didn't even have a chance to resist. She didn't even know he was behind her. Otherwise, she probably would have recorded him or said some shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's my pleasure, Adam. I wish I could do more. I really wish I could do more. But we might be driving up there. So it just kind of depends. I'm going to see what CJ has to say. Snap phase. That's excellent. If y'all want to go that route, if she has like a PayPal or anything, if one of y'all want to link that, go ahead. At that point, she was cold. She was out cold. Yeah, man. So yeah, she was out cold. Like she was fucking snoring. They knocked her ass out. You could hear snoring, and it was pretty scary. Like it was something out of a movie or something out of a show. Yeah, unbelievable. Here's Snap Phase. I'm gonna make you a moderator. Oops, shit, god damn it. I can't keep up. Here we go. Wait, fuck, what'd I do? Okay. What'd I do? Fucking. I need to get better at this. It's kind of ridiculous. All right. Oh, okay, so let me start. Okay, hi, Michelle. So here's what happened. Carolina Fort Worth was recording police about 6 or 7 hours ago. And while she was recording, a couple lady cops came up to her, told her she had to scoot back. And then they exchanged a little bit of conversation for like a minute, not even. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this male cop, who she's been dealing with for about the past 6 years, came up behind her, threw her to the ground, told her she's under arrest. It kept saying, quit resisting, quit resisting. And then all of a sudden, you could hear her snoring. And then you could hear one of the lady cops saying, oh, there's blood or she's bleeding. And that was it. They shut off her live stream. So then Manuel Mata went over there and did some recording, and there was a pile of blood on the sidewalk and clumps of hair. And he recorded that. And so we put a lot of pressure on them to give us as much information as possible. It was confirmed through CJ Grisham that she's in a trauma center, and she's and CJ Grisham is about to go live in about 20 minutes. So that's where we're at right now. Yes, thank you. Matthew Kruger is the name of the cop who she's been dealing with, who tackled her. So check this out, CJ Grisham right here. Oh, I'm going to try to pin this comment if we can. Here we go. Yes, pin it. Okay. See, look, I'm figuring this shit out, man. I'm smart. Smarter than the average bear. Average dumbass bear. No, I'm just playing. But okay, so there we go. Pin comment. It's in the pin comment. CJ Grisham's live. We will do fundraiser on CJ's live. Okay, perfect. So if anybody is interested in donating and wanted to do any kind of fundraising, it'll be on CJ Grisham's live stream. We love you too, Lenny. Thank you so much. And I appreciate you moderating and helping out with everything that you always have. And you've been riding with me for years. So certainly appreciate you. Yes, Paul, the noise that she was making was just, it was like the scene in a movie, like when someone gets shot and they're passing away and then they're just like gurgling but she was snoring. Like it was fucked up, y'all. SJD News, thank you. Appreciate you as well. Other phone's down at the moment. Hopefully you have my other phone number. Desert, go just shoot me a text and then I'll save you. No problem. Agonal breathing. I don't know anything about that, but look it up. But apparently it's something like that. So
if she was snoring, that means she had a concussion.
Yeah, my daughter just, that's what they're saying in the chat. My daughter just said if she was snoring, that means she had a concussion. So she was recording in Dallas Fort Worth area. Thank you so much, Snap Phase. We have our PayPal right there, but also they're going to do fundraising on CJ Grisham as well. So make sure that you check that out. So I'm late, but Disorderly Product News is the first channel I started watching. Yes, the creator. Oh, yes. Disorderly Product News out of Chicago. Yes. And yeah, and Jay Surreal. Yeah, they were both pretty awesome, man. I never had a chance to meet Disorderly Product News, but I did see the video where he was pulled over, and like a lot of us. Yeah, it's indicative of a head injury, which is very likely. So, I mean, look, there's this fucking irate pig cop who is a man, you know what I'm saying? And men are usually a lot stronger than women. And she's like 120 pounds soaking wet, and she wasn't doing anything. And this dude fucking came up from behind her and tackled her to the ground. And it's a lot of blood on the ground. Okay. Thank you, some board person. Let me see, Leslie, I missed what you said. Yeah, so this is unacceptable, but you guys are all amazing. Every single one of you. Yeah, this is unacceptable. So if any of you guys can get information on this cop, get as much as you can. His name is Matthew Kruger, Dallas Fort Worth. We got his pay, like it's like $92K a year. Yeah, she was alone doing it. And I used to do this shit alone all the time too. I still do when I do it. And then you run a higher risk of something happening, you know, from these people who are supposed to be like protecting us. And they're supposed to be professional, but you can't have rabid dog pigs out there in the streets like that that are capable of that type of shit. Like, this is unacceptable. Right, Donald. Like, she's 5'2". And what does Chili call him? Jackboot Thug Pig? Yeah, that's about right. I see why he calls him that. No, and Southside Slacker, you're absolutely right. I mean, for anybody that says that overall that women are equal to men when it comes to shit like that is just it's just flat out wrong. Yeah, it's not being sexist. It's facts. You know, I certainly wouldn't want to go head to head with a dude. Are you kidding me? But I've been any bitches out there want some. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. So, okay, 15 minutes. CJ Grisham's going live. Hold on a second. What'd you say, babe?
You're being sexist?
Yeah, I know. No. Officer Matthew Kruger at Fort Worth Police Department, 2023. Good job. $40 an hour. We pay him $40 an hour to take down 120-pound ladies who are asking questions. Yeah. And if any of y'all get to her live stream, download it. Actually, matter of fact, I'm gonna do it from my phone. Let me do this shit from my phone. Also, if you want to go to CJ Grisham Live, I pinned the comment, so it's my pinned comment. There's a link to his live. Make sure to check that out. That's facts, Southside Slacker. That's big facts right there. There's a lot of risk involved. Yeah, absolutely, Lenny. It was definitely planned. He knew who she was, and knowing who she is, he knew that she was not a risk. But what he knew is that he was just tired of her or whatever, and he wanted to take her down, and he found what he thought was an opportunity. But this is going to backfire. This is going to backfire. I'm going to be sure that this shit backfires on him because you just can't get away with doing shit like that. Oh, it's a Carolina update. Let me see here. Joe Cool, do I have you as a moderator on here? Because if I do, I should have you as a moderator. You can go ahead and link these in the comments. Oh, okay. Thank you. It's the live. Okay. So yeah, people are in the live right now waiting. He hasn't started yet, but it starts at 12, it looks like. Yeah, but he's up now and people are chatting and all that good shit. So is Chuck still there? I don't know. I haven't heard from Chuck. I guess somebody said in the comments that he's on it, but I don't know exactly what that means and what he's doing because I haven't heard anything. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck he thought he was doing by tackling her. But literally she did exactly what she intended on doing, and that was exposing him. And she did that, and he showed that he needed to be exposed. He showed the asshole that he really is. So she totally did her job, and there's a reason she did that shit, and that's why she did that shit. It's the same officer that had multiple interactions with a local activist. Notably, just yesterday, one of his cases against Mata was thrown out. Oh, so he was big mad then because he ain't shit and he doesn't obey the law or even seem to know the law that he's supposed to enforce. So Otto, you're amazing. Thank you so much. So yeah, so this cop knew who these people are. He does not like activists, and he was just waiting on an opportunity to do some bullshit. And he was probably mad because his case got thrown out. So yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, External Affairs. I like that channel name. That's pretty cool. Let's make you a moderator up in this piece. All right. Yeah, he showed I'm a big, bad, strong cop. Let me tackle this 120-pound woman. I'm strong, I promise. Are you serious, Melissa? He pulled a gun on him for jaywalking? What the fuck? See, now I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna see if I'm subscribed to him because I believe I am. I need to get on. What the fuck? What's wrong with this dude, man? He needs to be put on full blast. Wow. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, here we go.
Vegas City's Manuel Mata, a local government watch.
Hey, Katie Kidman. Wow. Damn, why can't I find his channel? I think I'm subscribed to him, but is it the Manuel Mata 2? It's like TOO? I hope this Matthew Kruger dude isn't married because I would really hate to see. Somebody needs to check on his wife to see if she's okay. I'm assuming it's Mata 2 TOO. Ah, okay, okay, yes. Okay, I see, and he's talking about it. So, okay, cool, yep. Manuel Mata 2. I was not subscribed to him, but I am now. And look, he's only got 3,000 subscribers. Y'all go check him out. Go subscribe. I certainly appreciate Direct D get ordered by a judge to not audit. I don't know. I don't know. His third wife, he most likely. Yeah, for real. I wonder where his first two are. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you. And Friends in Code. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Snap Phase. Kruger's married. Better check his wife. Right, for real, for real. Cops are just a big gang. Absolutely. Adam K subbed. Thank you so much. I think Chuck Bronson is on his way down there. All right, cool. I'm gonna have to hit him up and see what's going on because I might hit up there myself. And on a side note, I hope he doesn't have a pet either. Facts, though. Facts, Henry. That's facts. Yeah, true. I only know about the one ex-wife. It's usually a bad sign when they have multiple channels covering the same shit. For real, though. For real, Slacker. The cops still have 6 of his phones. God damn. Yeah, so he's got, okay. I see. Maybe I was subscribed to his first channel. That's probably what it is. Kruger has violent past. Yeah, and a violent present as well. Hey, boo, I love getting out of your videos. Love my nosebleeds, but it's worth it. Here's the deals video. Cops so bad. Brian breaks it down about damage done by cops. Yeah. Prove all things audit. Miss Pink, good to see you. LT Man, nice to see you as well. See that you're here. Welcome into the chat. Oh, Miss Pink, good to see you again. Matt's channel, awesome. Hey guys, how do we know Kruger didn't have a permit for Smash Lady Face? What? I don't know what that means. Premature. Yeah, go subscribe to each other's channels, you guys. Out of the Watchdog is awesome. Direct D, of course. We got Southside Slacker. And get on Southside Slacker's channel and tell his ass to start doing some more open carrying. Don't let the actions of some discourage that, because we need some more real shit on our screens. Otto's a legend. He is, man. And look, I was saying earlier in my little live stream, he's known for like belly flopping when he got arrested. You know, be like, hey, I'm not resisting, but I'm not assisting. I would love to. There's a lady who did something like that in a council meeting one time too. They arrested her and she just sat down and she was like, I'm not resisting, but I'm not assisting. And they carried her ass. I would love to do that. Like literally, I would do that in honor of Otto, because that was pretty epic, man. All right. So to see CJ Grisham live, which he'll be giving an update very soon. That'll be in just a couple minutes. The tagged comment is his live stream. So I want to encourage you to check out that. I'm certainly going to check it out so we can get up to date on what's going on here. What I need to do is I need to figure out a program and figure out how to show videos on my live, but yeah. But that requires learning. I was learning. It's too hard. All right. Yeah. So it says the female cops are going to be crucial to this whole thing moving forward. Why? I mean, I imagine, of course, but I want to see why you think so. For example, you demonstrated that well organized. Yeah, but you know what? At the same time, I think part of it is not necessarily organizing, but I think that, I mean, I guess sort of the spirit of it was having the movement be decentralized. But the thing about it is that, you know, a lot of us, we all have a common goal, but at the same time, we're all very different people, and not all of us play well together. So I think it's important and unique to have different sort of realms of it to sort of draw attention. Video is hella disturbing. Oh, Southside Slacker took his videos down? Oh well. We can only hope, right? Maybe he'll start over, start fresh. That would be pretty awesome. Oh, of course the female cops are going, come on. Of course they're going to back him up. Of course they're going to back him up. There's like no doubt about it at all. No doubt about it. That's what they do. That's what this is about. The factor is that we'll turn on Matthew. Yeah, you know what? Well, let's hope that's what happens, because Matthew's fucking wrong. So hopefully they do the right thing, but I don't have a lot of faith in that happening. But if enough pressure's on them ladies to do the right thing, then maybe they will. Maybe, I don't know, but yeah, okay, that would make sense. But we'll see what happens, guys. Live in 3 minutes. Okay. So yeah, y'all should head over to CJ Grisham's channel. I'm gonna look on my cell phone. I'll probably stay live, and then we can talk about what he said afterwards. Let me see. I hope so. At the minimum, he gets fired, but he needs to be in jail. Honestly, he needs to be in fucking jail. And I mean, I know Dallas-Fort Worth has pretty bad reputation when it comes to police. But this motherfucker, especially with his history. What's going on here? All right, y'all. I'm in that chat over at CJ's. I'm gonna share his. I could do that right here. So it was live stream. Hey, Westside Accountability, what's good, man? Update. All right. All right, excellent. He's about to go live. Manuel's gonna go live after church. Does she have family? I don't know. I don't know about anything about her personal life of her family or anything like that to notify. Yeah, I have no idea. But I hope she's doing all right. But we should be able to know very soon. If I have interruptions for commercials on this live, I apologize. It does it automatically. So yeah. All right, I'm a little confused. What time is it? Oh, it's 12 o'clock. Okay. Yeah. So thank you, Adam. You know what, Adam? Let me make you a moderator. I've never added so many moderators. But hey, anybody who spreads the word and tries to put in this work, man, you deserve at the very least a moderation position, and very, very least. And I appreciate all of you. Of course. Thank you, Adam. Thank you. Thanks, Jeff. Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, CJ is a busy guy. I mean, he's an attorney. And I mean, it's Sunday morning, he's, you know what I mean? And shit comes up, but he's putting in his work. Like, he's doing his due diligence and making sure he's finding out what's going on with Caroline. And yeah, and he'll give us accurate, up-to-date information. Westside Accountability, man. Look, go to CJ Grisham right now. He's about to go live. It's my pinned comment, and you'll be able to find out right away what happened. But Carolina Fort Worth was arrested, and she was tackled and likely had a concussion at minimum. But she's in the trauma center right now. There was blood and hair pieces on the ground that was recorded, and that's where we're at. Yeah, CJ's a great guy. He used to be Open Carry Texas. He was the guy who was in a video and he was tased when talking to Olmos Park police. I don't know if y'all remember that. But after that incident, he decided he wanted to become an attorney. So that's what he did. Yeah, I think, sometimes people just really don't understand the risk involved and the real consequences and real ramifications of the shit that, what it is to record police. Well, it really did, Adam. It really did. So, and that's proof right there. Something I was talking about earlier, man. The real, like, suing these guys is not real accountability. You know, even if you get a paycheck, it's not accountability because there's no consequences. But the only way to get any real true accountability is not through maneuvering through the legal system, but it's through exposure and the court of public opinion. I feel very strongly about that. And that's what I feel like happened in Leon Valley, is like, regardless of what happened in court, regardless if people got a lawsuit, regardless of settlements, you know, he's always going to go down in history as being that chief. So that's the only kind of real legit legal, like, justice that can be had in these types of situations. At least that's my opinion. All right, where are you at, mister? Let's see. Going south, that was almost parking lot valley. Damn. Going South magazine. Yeah. I bet it is, because, yeah, Texas is bad. Texas is bad for sure. I thought Chicago, well, I don't know. I mean, Texas is bigger, but Chicago is really fucking bad. I don't know anyone worse than Chicago, although Nassau County is up there for sure, but Cook County and Chicago is really fucking bad. Right on. You're right, Lenny. It is bad all over the place. It's a big club and we ain't in it. For real. Such quick attention. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, it does, and it brings a lot of attention to this shit. And people who live in the neighborhoods a lot of times are like, "This is going on with my police department. You know, we can't be having this. This is outrageous." And then they'll all of a sudden become activists. Watching your stream live, there's no reason for what the cop did. Absolutely not. He came out of nowhere. He literally came from behind her. But from what Otto was saying is that they have history, so he knew who she was, which he would know then that she's not a threat. But he was just pissed off. And earlier, like, something like charges were dropped against someone that he had pressed charges against, and he was pissed off about that too. So it was just sort of a combination of bad events leading up to this. Yeah, it's a big club they're hitting us over the head with, basically. Oh yeah. I've been to Arizona and recorded police there, and yeah, I love to direct these videos. He's one of my favorites. He's got anger issues. Yeah, he shouldn't be on the streets. That's for sure. That's for absolute sure. Like, I don't know what the fuck he was thinking, tackling down a 120-pound woman that he knew wasn't a threat to him, and tell her stop resisting when she didn't have time to resist. When did she have time to resist? I don't know. You tell me. Y'all tell me. When did she have time to resist? I don't know. Damn, where you at, CJ? Is he live yet, or is it just? I can't wait for CJ's stream to come on. He lost his last job doing the same thing, Snap Phase. Where did he work before? I think it might have been mentioned, but I'm just curious now. Okay. Well, CJ might be getting some information too, so. So then here's the thing. Now, Dallas-Fort Worth, we need to get in. We need to talk to the city council people, like send them letters and put a little pressure on city council, the mayor, and stuff like that, to let them know that they need to stop hiring these fucking people who do shit like this. Otherwise, it's going to cost the city a ton of money and bring a lot of unwanted attention to their town. No one else wanted it. I don't blame him. I don't fucking blame him. And that's bad when police departments don't want you. But Dallas Fort Worth was like, come on, join our team. Dallas Fort Worth's like, yeah, you fit right in. Come on. Kruger's Mr. Bully Boy. He's a jackboot thug pig, as Chili would say. And yeah, he should not be out on these streets. Nope. Hey, yeah, how was your workout? Good. All right, did I see some life in the stream? Let's see what's going on. Lady Justice Liberty Press. What's going on? Why did she get a call from Sergeant? What's going on?
What?
Oh, nothing. I was talking to my live. John Felix, Florida, Palooza in November, get together. I heard something about that. I don't know. All of us in one spot. That's a lot of shenanigans right there. Yeah. Okay, Real Jingy. Oh, hey, Real Jingy. Let me make you moderator. Yeah, I guess she was unconscious when he was saying stop resisting. That wouldn't surprise me because he needed to justify his Neanderthal behavior. I mean, I didn't mean to be, no offense to Neanderthals. My bad. You might go. What are going to have from lunch? No trolls yet either. I don't care. I don't know. People who normally wouldn't watch my content anyways, like I really don't give a shit what they think. You know? So whatever. Doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to me. Damn, CJ, where you at? I already got rid of one troll. Oh, cool. Yeah, they're out there. If you want, yeah, do whatever you want with them. We ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? And anybody who controls that is like, and we're talking about something as serious as this, really. Yeah, I've been watching you since you started. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. There's certainly ups and downs, and you know, I'm not very polished, but you know, the important thing is that you're out there and doing your thing, and that's what I try to do as best I can. Thank you, Friends in Code. There's Carolina Fort Worth's video. I'll be right back, y'all. They're up in that stream for 3 hours. Was this your coffee? Huh?
You like it?
That's pretty good. I need my water. Oh, there's my water.
You give me my water, my bottle.
What bottle?
The blue one that I like you.
Where's that?
Somewhere out there.
I didn't see it. I might have packed it. Here's your coffee, though.
Where's my water?
Hi, baby.
No, my water.
I don't know where it is. Hi. First I sneak it out and then see me and go, no. Hi, baby.
All right, y'all. What is going on, Mr. CJ? We need to know. We need to know what's going on. We did a 40-minute cup split and she was back. not sure what. Okay, I missed some of your chat. Let me go back here. Oh my God. STD. Thank you. That's awesome. Because back then, obviously, I don't even consider myself a YouTuber now. I just have a YouTube channel, and yeah, that was my email. So I did the YouTube attached to it, and the rest is history, I guess. And I used the name Pink Camera Magic because I didn't want to be necessarily have the channel be strictly, accountability cop stuff, but it ended up being that way anyways, and so it just worked. I thought about changing the name, something along the lines of Court of Public Opinion or something. I don't know. I also thought about doing different stuff, but I don't know. The depositions were great. Yeah. And I was explaining earlier, thank you. And man, I was explaining earlier that that's the only real way to get any kind of accountability. Look, I'm going to put it out there. As long as y'all don't tell anybody, I wasn't supposed to release those depositions. I was not supposed to release those depositions, and it weighed heavily on me. I've had them for a long time. And then it was also advised that I don't release the depositions. But I have no regrets, and I'm very glad that I did, because if I didn't, there would literally be no accountability whatsoever. And I don't feel like any kind of a settlement or going that route is holding them accountable, because then they lose themselves of liability. So I made the decision one day that, you know what, I'm going to release these because they need to be seen. They need to be seen, and there's no reason why they shouldn't be seen. So, but also, one of the things I guess was also in my case was that they were not supposed to release the settlement amount, but Cook County put it on their website. So it's like, okay, you're going to break your own rules. They're the ones who said that I can't say, the settlement amount, but they're going to also be the ones that put it on their website. So it's whatever, but it's worth the risk, in my opinion, to release those depositions. And I'm glad that I did. So there's like zero regrets. And I highly encourage other people to do the same. Okay, CJ's getting ready. All right. He's got 319 people in his chat. But that's between you and I, because we have a special relationship. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, exactly. They don't care. Their only thing was they didn't want me to make posts about it, but they can make posts about it. Thanks, Snapphase. Don't tell anybody. Wink, wink. Yeah, it's been a long enough time, and I know a lot of them don't work there anymore. So it's whatever. It is what it is. It's worth the risk to me to put that out there. But yeah, I was not supposed to release those depositions. And what do you think, as the public? Are you glad that I did? All right. Yeah, absolutely. Transparency is always best. In particular, when you're dealing with public employees, because for obvious reasons, they work for us, they represent us, and they're doing a job for us. So we need to know how they're doing their job. So yeah, I will be watching the live from my cell phone here. So absolutely. I try. Hey, Gray Dude, what's up, man? I want to make you a moderator too, since I'm on a whole mod kick right now. All right. Cool beans. Otto, if you're watching, you should message me. You should email me or send me your email address so I can write to you. Keep my present name, you think so, Leslie? I probably, like I said, I was totally on the fence about it, but I'll keep it. I didn't even know one started. What the hell? All right, cool. Thank you. Thank you for posting the live link, Lenny. Oh, okay. Is it a new live? Like, what's the deal here? All right, CJ's live. I can't find him unless I'm just slow. Oh, he's live. Okay.
Because I haven't been able to speak with her. Now, I know that she's given me wide latitude before, and I know that our general agreement has been that I can talk about whatever I want. But since we have essentially what's likely going to be a new case, I don't want to go into anything that might be attorney-client protected. So, just for a wrap-up, for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, because maybe you follow my channel, but you don't follow a lot of the First Amendment auditors, last night, Carolina in Fort Worth, you can go to her YouTube channel here, just type in Carolina in Fort Worth, watch her last live. She's actually got two of them, so if you want to see kind of what led up to the 7-minute video that led to what we're doing today, you can watch that. But essentially what happened was Carolina was filming what looks like just officers in the entertainment district on 7th Street in Fort Worth were towing vehicles, and Carolina saw all the police officers there, went to go film, which is her right. It's important to note that based on the video, none of the officers had any of their lights or sirens going. They were just kind of milling around. There was no scene. There were no suspects being interviewed. It was essentially, it looked like just a revenue-raising operation to get vehicles towed. That's what it looks like. Obviously, I don't have any specific information there. And so Carolina was filming that, and at one point she's trying to get some information from some of the female officers who are obviously not engaged in an investigation. And as she's doing that, the third Fort Worth police officer, Officer Kruger, decided that he was going to do what he does best, which is assault in an aggravated manner Miss Carolina. And as she went down, you can hear in the background, first of all, you can hear her when she hits the ground. And now Carolina, if you haven't met her, she's a very frail, kind of small person. And she's also an older person. I don't mean like 80 or anything like that, but she's not young and spry. Let's just put it that way. and you hear one of the other officers saying she's bleeding. Now, I had somebody go to the scene this morning and to the hospital. So here's what I'll tell you. She is in the hospital, okay? I have been able to confirm that she is in the hospital, but the reason that nobody can find her is because she's in police custody, and they generally do not put her on the rolls for people to find when you're in police custody. That's the good news. The good news is that she's in police custody, not a coroner's custody. And that's how I know that I can say that she's alive. But I can also say that I believe it's serious because a lot of you may remember what happened to me in 2018 when I got tased and I got my head cracked on the concrete. I went to the hospital. They had to do stitches. I was there for maybe 2 hours or so to get the stitches. Once I got the stitches in, they immediately took me to the jail. So obviously the fact that I had blood on the ground and I had blood on my clothing and I was bleeding all over the police car, they took me to jail right away. So the fact that I was bleeding, obviously they didn't think it was that serious, so they took me to jail. So here I am in the disgusting Bexar County jail with this open wound in my head that's just been kind of sewn shut. And the fact that she is still in the hospital leads me to believe this is much more serious. As a combat lifesaver in the military and someone who has dealt with head wounds and who has literally, let's just say dealt with head wounds, I'm not going to get specific, in combat, I'm a little concerned because not only did the officers remark about the blood on the scene or the blood coming from her head, if you listen, you hear what sounds like a snoring, but it's not a normal breathing snoring. It's what I would consider a brain injury type of gasping for air. And it's the brain trying to essentially stay alive and keep all the functions moving after a very traumatic event to the brain. That's what bothers me about that, because I've only ever heard what I heard on that video in a combat situation where a soldier, or even an Iraqi in this case, with my experience, was shot in the head. And so she was obviously knocked out, most likely unconscious. And I don't know what the extent of the brain injury is, but at the very least, she's going to have a TBI. What happened to me at Olmos Park, it's kind of ironic, or at least coincidental in a way, that I'm dealing with this weekend. I've been dealing with vertigo and migraines, and today a migraine that still I deal with from the Olmos Park thing in 2018, and also from the explosions in Iraq. So I understand traumatic brain injuries, and I understand mild traumatic brain injuries, which is what I've got as an MTBI. That's what concerns me. So I want you to know that she is not at the jail. I have been able to confirm that. She's not at the county or the Fort Worth PD jail. I do know that there's a lot of panic going on within Fort Worth Police Department, because the people I have been able to get a hold of at the police department are very well aware, without even having to look anything up. When I mention who I am and who my client is, they immediately give me what they know, and they're like, yeah, my sergeant will be here shortly, as if they kind of know that, or they've already been told that, hey, this is going to be a big issue. We're probably going to get a whole lot of phone calls. That's what I know, okay? I do know that she's alive. I do know that it's probably serious, the fact that she's still in the hospital. Either that, or they're just trying to monitor her to make sure that it's not more serious. But there's no way for me at this point, or anyone else, to get a hold of her, because she's in police custody. And the police aren't speaking. They're not talking. I've left messages with several senior officers that I have personal contact information for in Fort Worth Police Department. Now, that said, that's the update on Carolina. And I know it's not a lot. I know it's not, you probably thought, oh, CJ's got all this information. Like I said, everything that I have is based off of my experience and what has been told to me, which is very little. I've probably gotten a little bit more information than any of you who have been calling around and trying to figure things out, just because I'm her attorney. But like I said, I'm using my experience to kind of figure out everything that's going on and what I think the issue is here. So I do think, I do have reason to believe that she's not dead, thankfully. Okay, please, if this is something that you do, please keep her in your prayers. I don't know how you do it, whatever you do, whatever you pray to, or if you have thoughts, go ahead and give those to her. Now, let me get to some of the other legal issues here, and don't worry, this is going to be aggressively defended, and it's going to be aggressively attacked. What you saw in that video, this is what I'm going to talk about. What you saw in that video of Carolina and Fort Worth was her approaching two female officers trying to ask questions. The police officers ignored her until Officer Freddy Krueger got involved. I call him Freddy Krueger because he's about as violent and sadistic as the actual fake murderer in the movies. Nightmare on Elm Street, for those of you young bucks out there. I have had issues with Freddy Krueger, Officer Krueger, on other cases that I dealt with clients. And what I can tell you is that this man is a sadistic, violent, and dangerous individual who is hiding behind a shield and is hiding behind the fact that his personnel records are being hidden. It is public record. I can talk about this because these are motions that have been filed in other cases, and I won't say what cases. I'm just going to talk about what's in the public record, and because these have to do with my clients, I'm not going to be specific, and it's just something I'm sorry you're just going to have to go and look after. But it deals with charges by Freddy Krueger, and the fact that we have tried to get his personnel records, and not only me as the defense attorney, but the prosecutors have tried to get and filed motions to have Freddy Krueger's, Officer Krueger's personnel records from his previous departments sent to him based on claims that I've made and about the fact that this guy is dangerous to society. He's dangerous to citizens. He's dangerous to the rule of law. He should not have a gun. He should not have a badge. The guy should have absolutely nothing but a cage and a striped suit on. And even when the prosecutors have tried to get these personnel records from previous police departments because he screwed up before, he's got a history of violence, a history of excessive force, and the police departments have filed motions to keep the prosecutors from learning his history. You know it's bad when they're trying to keep the prosecutors from knowing what his history is. Now, the good news is that because these police departments are protecting Freddy Krueger, the charges against my client have been dismissed because you have to assume that what I'm saying is accurate. Because I guarantee you, if Freddy Krueger did not have a history, then they would easily remove or release these records and provide them to, at the very least, the prosecutor, so the prosecutor can go, hey, well, I ain't dropping these cases. And this guy's got a crystal clear record. He's an upstanding, wonderful officer. But the fact that the city is fighting the prosecutor and the cities, the officers, the police departments, not the city, the police department, the fact that the police departments and the prosecutors have to work together to convict people. They need each other. The police can't prosecute without a prosecutor, and the prosecutor can't prosecute without police officers as witnesses. And so that shows a problem. Sorry, my other phone's ringing. That shows a problem here. And so we're going to go after not only this officer, and I've already contacted the district attorney about this case. I've already offered to write up the criminal complaint against Freddy Krueger and asked him if he would file it if I wrote up the complaint. And if not, I'm going to do what I can to present the complaint myself to a grand jury without the prosecutors, because this guy's got to go away. He's got to become a thing of nightmares, and instead of being the nightmare on the street, he's got to be something that people only dream about because he's in jail. And that's what needs to happen. This guy needs to not just be dispatched, lose his license, but he needs to be locked behind a cage. If you are trying to call me, please stop. I'm obviously live. And actually, who is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's one of the auditors. So just stop calling me. There's only one that I need to talk to because I've put him on assignment. Where was I? Yeah, so not only am I going to aggressively defend whatever charge they're going to come up with, because I can't even see an interference charge. The guy's walking up to a police officer. There are obviously other people in that parking lot. There's no investigation. There's no, she's not getting between people. She's not keeping the tow truck driver from moving or anything. And by the way, Freddy Krueger decides that he's got to inject himself. Now, it also makes me wonder if this guy's a misogynist, because you've got two female police officers there that Carolina's talking to, and what, Freddy Krueger thinks he's got to get himself involved, that the police officers can't handle themselves against an older lady citizen? So, the fact that he even got himself involved shows that this guy is always looking for a fight. He is looking for a reason to, and thank you for that, if there was a donation. If you do send a donation, I am going to use that to give to Carolina. What I'll do is I'll just probably put it on her commissary until we get her out. If there's a bond, what I'm going to try and do on the bond, I've contacted the jail and asked to speak with the magistrate. I'm going to try and do an attorney bond. My estimate is that they're likely going to charge her with interference. Hell, they might even try and charge her with felony assault on a peace officer because they assaulted her, and they need to cover this up. So they might find some way to charge her with felony assault of a peace officer. I would not be surprised. But based on what I saw, it looks like they're probably going to try and get her for interference, and that will be between a $1,000 and $5,000 bond, which will be between a $100 and $500. But I would recommend, if anybody's out there collecting money for a bond, let's do a cash bond. Try to raise the full amount so that we're not paying a bondsman that money that no one's ever going to get back. And then once we get this case dismissed, that money comes back to her, and she can use it to recover. I don't know what any charges are right now because she hasn't been admitted or processed into the jail. She hasn't been processed in the jail, which means she hasn't been magistrated, which means nobody knows what the charges are. I'm assuming the charges are going to be interference, and I would not be surprised if Freddy Krueger of the Fort Worth Police Department also tries to invent some fake, bogus felony assault on a peace officer charge. And if that's the case, you're looking at probably another $15,000 to $20,000 bond. And of course, in that case, I would say pay a bondsman because trying to raise that kind of money is very difficult. Just know that I have asked for charges to be filed against Mr. Krueger, not Mr. I'm sorry, I'm not even going to call him Mr. Against Freddy Krueger, that's what I call him, for official oppression, for misuse of a government office, for aggravated assault and causing bodily injury, and there was one more that I was going to do, that menacing. So those are the updates right now. If you do, and I'm asking, hopefully someone else can collect money, because I try to separate, now that I'm an attorney, I try to separate and not necessarily collect money on behalf of clients, because it even though I can, I have had to deal with the Board of Law Examiners, who is completely out of control and trying to keep me from being fully licensed. And one of the things that they brought up was the fact that I helped another client collect money. Even though I proved that all the money went straight to that client, it doesn't matter. They were bringing up all kinds. So, but if you don't trust anyone else and you want to send anything that you send for Carolina, please in the subject line, put CFW, but I'll also tell you any money I get from now until I get Carolina out, if it's donated to any of my apps, then I will just automatically apply that to her case, or not to her case, to her bond. Okay, everything that I get is going to go to her bond, whether it's from you guys or whether it's from just a friend somewhere. It's going to go to her bond. I think I saw Melissa say something here. You want them to cash? Yeah, if you want to cash app Melissa Stedman, and she can collect the money. I do trust her to be able to do that as well. And we keep in close contact. She's one of the people that contacted me today about this, about what's going on with her. I would just ask that you don't, give me money, but if you don't trust anyone else, I will accept it, and it will go straight to her bond and or commissary if she's in there for any length of time. Now, to kind of wrap this up, Carolina is, and let me tell you this as well. Actually, let me not tell you this because it's not finalized. And yeah, I won't tell you that. But there will be a civil case out of this. I can tell you that right now. Oh, here's what I wanted to say. This is what I'm going to ask you guys, okay? Because it's just not helping at this moment. I want you to know, and I hope you believe me when I say I am actively involved in this case and getting justice. I would ask that you not contact the jail, because the more people that contact the jail, that takes them away from processing, if she eventually gets there. And if it takes them away from processing, it might keep her in there longer. Additionally, it might piss them off where they sort of retaliate against her and make her stay in there as long as possible, past when they should have kept her in there. So please don't contact the jail. If you really want to make a difference, I would also say don't contact the police department at this point, okay? Because they support each other. But if you really, really want to make a difference, you need to go to the next Fort Worth City Council meeting. And what we need are probably hundreds of people to show up at the Fort Worth City Council meeting, the next one that they have. And I probably should have looked this up before. Chris, can you look up when the next Fort Worth City Council meeting is for me? But people need to show up and demand accountability for what happened. And demand that this Officer Kruger get fired. Because this guy is a liability to the city. This guy is a liability to the public. And this guy is a liability, believe it or not, there are some good cops in Fort Worth PD, because I have them in my cell phone and we talk a lot. And it's them that have helped me get some of these cases dismissed by providing me with information, okay? So, the 25th, in 2 days? Oh, the 25th? Yeah. Okay, so it looks like there's one on the 25th, a city council meeting on the 25th.
You can look at the city hall schedule and find that too.
Yeah, go to the city hall schedule, find that out, but it looks like there's one this week coming up, so Tuesday. And if you can be there, be there. And why does he retain his license? That's a great idea. That's a great question. But I'm going to ensure and do everything I possibly can to make sure he does not. I'm going to make sure he does not. I will do everything I can to get that man's badge removed, and not just his badge, but get his license revoked, where he can never go to another police department anywhere, where they can't pass him around the way they've been doing amongst police departments, that when he does something in another police department, he just gets shuffled to the next one, and now he becomes a problem and tries to murder a citizen because she has the audacity to ask a couple of female cops a question. Just know, if you're not aware, I am a bulldog when it comes to this kind of stuff, and I will not. I'm actually more like a pit bull. Once I chomp down on something, you're gonna have to kill me to get me to loosen that jaw grip. Of course, that's something that we fear anyway, the fact that I've been going after so many cops that there's a definite worry about my safety. But don't worry, I carry. All right, Carolina's alive. I believe personally that she's probably in serious one of two things. She's either in a serious condition, or they're just monitoring her because she did have a head injury, and they want to make sure that before they release her from the hospital, that she doesn't have any brain swelling, that she doesn't start bleeding from the ears, that there's not any permanent damage. So one of those two things is likely, that it's either she's in very serious condition, or they're just monitoring her at this point because of the severity of the head injury and the fact that she was bleeding, to make sure that if they send her to the jail, she doesn't start having internal bleeding and swelling and all that kind of stuff. I will stay on this all day. I do have other work I'm doing throughout the day, but I've got several phone calls out. I've got several emails out to everyone from district attorneys to police chiefs and senior supervisors, as well as the jail itself. I have someone at the jail that's going to let me know if she does arrive. So I'll know the minute that she gets taken to the jail, and I will update. I'll probably just do like a 5-second, or maybe just do a community. So make sure you're following this channel. I'll probably just do a community update instead of a video. Just post a post saying that she's in the jail, and then we're working on getting her out. But at the very least, please pray for her if that's something that you do. If you don't pray, but you chakra magic, whatever good vibes you can send to Carolina, because I'm incredibly worried about what happened, listening to what I listened to, hearing what I heard. As a combat veteran in actual combat, dealing with combat injuries and head injuries specifically, I'm incredibly worried that they did some serious damage to her. I don't know if she's in a coma. I don't know if she's lucid. The reason that you're not finding anything, I'm telling you, she is at the hospital. I can confirm she is at the hospital. But the reason that everyone's telling you she's not there is because she's in police custody, and they're not updating the records to show, because they make them confidential when somebody's in custody, because what they don't want is what should be happening, which is militias going in and arresting the real criminals here, which is Freddy Krueger. And so that's why they don't release that kind of information. So please don't overwhelm the hospital. She's there. She's getting care, and you can't visit her anyway. You can't visit a suspect who is in custody, but at the hospital getting treatment prior to being transferred to the jail. So there's no sense in going to the hospital. I've already sent people to the hospital to gather what information I could. I've already gotten that information back. There are plenty of people that are helping to gather all the information, because I'm about 3 hours away. And it's just not going to help anything for you to go to the hospital, for you to call the hospital, for you to go to the jail, for you to call the jail. I'm asking everybody, if you truly want to make a difference and you can do it, show up at the city council meetings, every single one of them, until Freddy Krueger is fired, until his license is revoked, and until he is charged with criminal acts and thrown in the very same cage that he keeps throwing innocent people into. All right, guys. Roger Holloway, what happened to her? She was thrown on the ground by an officer because she was asking questions and hit her head on the concrete. And we don't know what's happening to her, but I believe that she was knocked unconscious based on the labored breathing that I heard. And it wasn't labored breathing. It was more of a gasp. If you've ever heard someone dying, taking their last breaths, that's what it sounded like. And that's why I was so worried. But she's alive, okay? But that just tells me it was serious from what I heard. And that was Carolina and Fort Worth. That's what happened. I'm going to quickly go see. I thought she got a divorce. I don't know. I do think she's married, though. I just don't know who she's married to. Let's see. Just making sure I didn't have any. Where were the good cops? Yeah, they don't. I don't think they're not on the streets of Fort Worth. That's for sure. CJ, her daughter is in chat looking for you to contact her. If you're the daughter, who's her daughter?
This person right here. Give her a message.
Oh, Romero, I emailed you our phone number. Please call her daughter. Okay, I will do that. Hopefully you email it to CJ at cjgrisham.com. I emailed you our phone number. Okay, I will do that. I will do that as soon as I get off this video. the light guy, thank you for the $10. That, again, will go straight to her. Yes, I just saw her messages. Thank you out there for pointing that out. I'm glad you did, because I probably wouldn't have checked my email because I'm working on some other motions. All right, I think that's pretty much it. I'm gonna, if I have any other updates that require, what's this? Hey, Joe Cool, thank you for $2 as well. No, please do not call the jail. They're not going to tell her anything, even if she's there. And right now, she's not there. But they also know that her attorney has been calling. I will. You can do whatever you want. You are free people. I am asking you as her attorney not to call the jail. There's nothing they can do. There's nothing you can do that's going to change anything at the jail. Okay. So I would just ask that you don't, because it's only going to make things worse, not better. If they start getting annoyed, then if they start getting annoyed, when she gets to the jail, she might be there longer than she should be, and we need to get her out as quickly as possible. So just know that I'm already on that. I'm just asking you, but you can do whatever you want. Okay? Exactly. The jail did not attack her. Thank you, Great Lakes Audit. The jail did not attack her. Freddy Krueger attacked her. Fort Worth police attacked her, not the jail. And what I don't want happening is them retaliating against her because people are calling the jail and making life hard on them, because you know how tyrants are. Okay, so I'm just asking you, just please don't. I've got that covered. I've got the jail covered. I've got a guy on the inside that will tell me as soon as she shows up at the jail so that we can work to get her out. And I'm going to try and do an attorney bond for her. Yes, don't call the jail or the hospital. Thank you, Corey, for that 15. And thank you, I think I saw someone, Anthony Joseph, for the €5. Oh, are you over there in Europe somewhere? Thank you for your support from afar. Appreciate that. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off now because I do want to call her daughter since she's in the chat. Let me make sure I got that email before I get off, because if I didn't, I need her to know that I did not get the email. Let me check. Oh, okay, I got it. Okay, I did get the email from her husband, so I'm going to get off and give him a call. And yeah, like I said, I mean, if you want to keep calling, I mean, do what you got to do. But I'm telling you, if you really want to help her, don't call the jail. You can donate. You can show up on Tuesday at the city council meeting. You can call the mayor. You can call the city council. You can call the city manager. The city manager is who runs the police department. That's who you need to contact. But yeah, you can call the media. Absolutely. I'm just asking you not to call the jail or the hospital. I don't care who else you call. Just please don't call the jail or the hospital, because I want to get her out of there as quickly as possible. And yes, I definitely will update you guys. Okay, I'm really going to leave now. Thank you all again for helping her. Any money that I get, where is she? Melissa, can you post your donation information one more time? Melissa is going to be collecting donations and keeping me updated on what we've got. What we'd like to do, if I can't get here's the plan. If I can't get an attorney bond, which should be free, that just means that I'm responsible. If she skips bail, I have to pay that money instead of a bondsman. But I don't pay anything. Essentially, my bar card is the bond. I'm going to try and do an attorney bond. If I don't, then what I really want to do is collect enough money to post a cash bond so that we're not paying a bondsman and that money comes back and she can use it to recover. And I don't see, unless they charge her with felony assault, I don't see needing more than $5,000. I think this will probably be a $2,500 bond for interference. I do not know what the charges are at this point because she's still in the hospital. But I anticipate it's going to be another one of those bogus interference charges. And generally the bond for that is anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000, and it's probably going to be about $2,500. So if we can raise about that much, I mean, even if we raise $5,000 just to help her recuperate and help her family during this time, that would be good. But Melissa, if you will post your, oh, there you go, you already did. Okay, thank you. She just, and I'm gonna share that on the screen here if I can find it again. A lot of chats going on. There we go. Okay. That's how you can help. If you'd like to help financially, that's how you can help. Again, any money that I get, if you don't know Melissa from Mark, and you don't want to give her money, she's somebody I trust. There's a reason she's got that wrench next to her name. You can send me money. Any money I get, whether it's from this live stream or from anything else, is going to go straight to her. Any money I collect. But I would prefer you send it to a third party, and then that third party collect everything. That way I can keep track of it, and I can sign for one sum of money to help her with this case. All right, guys. Take care. Be safe. Be free. As soon as I have an update, just pay attention to this channel. Make sure you like and subscribe so that you get notifications. I will let you know as soon as I have any information. All right? And I'm going to end it at that. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for tuning in. And again, keep her in your prayers. Carolina in Fort Worth, go check her stream out to see what happened. And love you all. Take care.
All right, guys, there you have it. So yeah, I just posted the a link to like the council members and stuff. So so I don't know if y'all heard that, but he said not to, it is kind of pointless at this point now to call the jail, to do all that because, you don't want him to retaliate against her. And yeah, we know where she is now and stuff. So, so do that. And then also, like I said, I linked the Dallas-Fort Worth council members. I'm not exactly sure what district it is, to be honest, but if you feel like you need to send a message in, and that works. That actually worked with a case in St. Paul with an officer that I put a complaint against, and I was trying to get information, and I spoke to one of the council ladies, and it actually helped quite a bit. So yeah, James Freeman, absolutely. So what he said is that there's going to be a council meeting on Tuesday. So I'm going to look into this a little bit more. But yeah, it was pretty bad. So all right, I'm probably going to end this stream and try to get on this, and I'll go live again if need be, and we get more information, or if there's any kind of call to action or anything like that. They've already retaliated. Yeah, basically. Anything else would just bury them. So no matter what we do, should be given the golden treatment while in there. That's just facts. Well, I hope so. I certainly hope so. So yeah, thank you so much. If anybody wants to give me any information, I'm gonna try to put as much of this together as possible, and maybe even try to get out there on Tuesday if I can. Go and send me an email. It's thatmagicyoucrave@gmail.com. And yeah, let's share some information, and like I said, I'll let you know if I hear anything different. And thank you for watching, guys. God, 3 hours. I can't remember if I've ever done a live stream this long. James is on it. Okay. So yes, I'm so glad that we're getting all this stuff taken care of here. But yeah, and keep me posted. Like I said, contact me with information that you have. It's thatmagicyoucrave@gmail.com. I'm gonna go ahead and put a link here real quick. Yeah, if you want to just shoot me a message, if you want to just have my email on your, oh shit, I didn't make it a link. Let me try this again. Leslie, thank you. I appreciate your help so much. I really do. Thank you so much. No, I don't know. I guess you can't link email. I don't fucking know. See, this is why I don't do this shit. Anyways, I love you guys. You guys are the best on the internet, and take care.